What's up, man? There's Woodsman 210. Hope y'all can hear me, man. Wind's blowing pretty bad out here. That's why I'm in the location I'm at. I was over by the lake more, but the wind was horrible. So, y'all can hear me, let me know, please. Oh, Minnesota Mike's here. Woodsman says I'm good. Well, I know that, but how do I sound? Just kidding. I thought you was meaning I'll look good. I had to park right on this road too. I got the phone in my truck, hoping it's going to block some of the wind. So I don't know, with all this traffic going by. Yes, I can hear you just fine. All right. So I didn't have anything really planned today. I kept trying to think of something all day to do, and I finally thought, it's a pretty day. I'll just go out to the lake, cook a meal, and as soon as I get started, we got work trucks coming in here all of a sudden. I don't know what in the world, man. Anyway, we're just gonna keep on going. If you can't hear me, let me know. If the wind gets to be too bad, let me know. I just almost watched a kid get run over on a freaking electric bike. Oh my gosh. He had to hit them brakes that threw him forward. Oh, anyway, we better just get started. So you can't see the pan and everything from there, so I'm gonna have to put you down while we cook. I'll check the messages from time to time. Uh, Hopefully more people come in here. Give me a thumbs up when you can. Let's get started cooking. We got some people here. So today we're having smoked turkey. We got some onion and jalapeno to put in there with it. Bell pepper. And here we go. There's so much traffic. It wasn't. Let's go. I'll try to keep an eye on the messages. So far, the last message I see is Woodsman says, "Yes, I can hear you just fine." So, you might want to start out a conversation about our camp out the other day or something. That'd be cool. My video for the camp out is going to be coming out Sunday. Anybody else that's got a video coming out, you can tell people. If it's already came out, you can tell people. Y'all share your links. Bull Shoals, Beaver Creek. What's up, guys? That's Lefty. Hey, Lefty. I'm over here on Taneycomo. Just sitting out here on the lake, kind of next to the road. It's too windy to be out there, but we might go out there in a little bit. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Where'd you get that meat cutter? I used to own a restaurant in Texas, two of them actually. And I had this at my restaurant and kept it with me all these years. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Oh, man. Here we go. I forgot to turn my fire on. I did get some more gas, y'all. Cops just passed by. Bank Beaters Outdoors. Hey, how's it going, man? So you fishing people that been fishing today, did anybody catch anything? If you did, tell us what you caught. Out here, nobody caught anything. I've talked to several people, and they said they caught absolutely nothing. So using avocado. Woodsman says, hello, Lefty, Minnesota, Mike Bank Beater, Outdoor 210, and Johnny Hayes. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Johnny, I've been trying to get a hold of you, dude. I want to have you on one of my lives just like this. I want to bring you in. You can come in right now if you want to. Click the link. I think I posted it at the top of the page. Just click that link and you can come in if you want. The only thing I ask from everybody in the chat, man, please keep it clean, keep the language clean, the talk clean. And I'd appreciate it. If somebody wants to come in and say a little something, go ahead and hit that link and come on in. And if somebody 210 or Woodsman or somebody could keep posting that link, I'd appreciate it. Johnny, I've been trying to get a hold of you, but you don't have your email listed on your channel. Nobody said anything about if they caught anything that I'm seeing. Dan's here, outdoor. Please, everybody, hit the like button if you would. I'd appreciate it. There's one man that lives maybe 100, a little over 100 yards from here that watches me. One time I did a live down here last year, and he came down here right after the live and met me. I thought that was so cool. Anyway, if you're that dude and you're watching again, man, I'm right in front of your house. You can come over and talk with me. That'd be pretty cool. So I got the smoked turkey ready, or in the pan. We're out shopping for our vacation. Okay. Bank beaters outdoors. Anybody want to chat? Anybody want to come in? Chat? Come on. Somebody be brave. Hit the link. Come in and chat with me for a minute. Tell me something good. Surely somebody caught some fish today. Surely somebody did something today worth talking about. I worked all day. Not much to tell about that. Bring you back down here. So I've been hearing on the lake here that people's catching fish, but I just asked a guy a while ago. Tons of people were leaving, and every one of them said didn't even get a nibble. So Herbert says it's a nice lake. Lefty asked if this is Rockaway. This is Rockaway. Yes, this is Rockaway. Taneycomo Lake. So it is. Nice place. This is a place where soon I will be in my kayaks and stuff. Trying to keep an eye when people come in. I love this place. It's awesome. It was really weedy with stuff, but they've cleaned it up. Somebody came in and cleaned it up. So right when we got started, before some of y'all came in, man, I just almost saw a kid get run over. It's terrible. Scared the daylights out of me. It scared him too. It scared that kid to death. You could tell it. He was trying to play it off, but boy. Lefty, you and Liv too close, I think. Where do you live, Lefty? I know there's one guy that lives about 45 minutes from me that fishes all the time live. All these YouTubers, you YouTubers too scared to be on YouTube. I don't understand. Cutting me some jalapeno now, which I shouldn't be doing, but I am. Here comes people riding on a go-kart down the street. I had nothing planned, y'all. I tried to think all day. Couldn't think of nothing. I figured, well, I'll just do this. It'll either work or it won't, you know. I didn't want to do it in my house again. We had a camp out last weekend. It was with several of us was there. And some of the guys already have their videos out. Mine won't be out till Sunday. I don't know what I'm doing for camp out this weekend. Got a couple things in mind. Oh. Sharp knife. Somebody wants to come in. Yay! Who is it? Let me see here. Let me get him in here. Can you hear me?
It's Lefty. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man. Only thing I ask is keep the language clean, please. How are you doing? Are you able to hear me?
I'm good. You are on the wrong lake.
Oh, am I? Why is
Yeah, I
that?
hear you. I got a
Why
little
am
bit of. Do I got an echo?
you might turn your. I don't know if you got two. If you got your volume up on something else, you probably do. I don't know how to get a bigger screen on here. I usually have a bigger screen.
It sounds like my audio is repeating it.
Huh. You can go out and try to come back in again if you want. If you got anything in the background turned up, you might want to turn it down. Oh, he went out. Okay. I don't hear one echo. An echo. I don't hear an echo either. Good on my end. Thank you, Beaters. Okay. He hadn't came back in yet. I don't know if he's doing something or somebody else can come in if you want. Okay, here's somebody. It's probably him again. Let's try it and see what happens. Hmm. Well, add the stage. Is that better? Is that any gooder?
I don't know on my end if it is or not.
You sound fine to everybody on here.
Yeah, as long as it
Do
sounds
what?
good to you guys.
So, what lake are you on? You been fishing today?
I had the kid's birthday. I had to go deal with. Look, brother, you need to come over here to Bowl Shoals.
Yeah. How far are you from the Branson area?
I'm 15 minutes from you.
Really? Wow. I thought you were like an hour or something away.
I just drove past you. I just drove past you 20 minutes ago.
Did you see me? Did you see me when you drove past?
I didn't know you was down there. I would have stopped.
Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. We know for next time.
Yeah, I'm close.
Have you been fishing? Have you been fishing any?
I'm getting ready to, bud. The white bass are all over the place over on this side of the lake.
Do you fish live? Something might be wrong with my audio.
I can. I've only had a channel for 4 months.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. You're like a scientist. Right?
Hey, this summer I'm gonna show you some videos down at the lake, man. We'll do some fishing down there. You need to come down and do some over here on both shoals.
Yeah. Contact me, man. Well, I'll come over there. I'll hunt you down. I'll send you a message or something after tonight or tomorrow or something.
Yeah, I was telling Woodsman. There's lots of good camping over here.
Yeah. What's the town? What's the nearest town?
Forsyth.
Really?
Yeah,
Man, you are
I'm
right
just
next door.
I'm just on the other side of it, bud.
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm about 15 minutes from Mark Twain National Forest and Glade Top Trail.
Okay. I camp out there a lot. I can't remember the name of the trailhead I go to, but 210,
Yeah, that's
he camps out there a lot too. Hey, Nomadic. Woodsman says, no, I've told you this before. Randy that left, he was right there. Oh, I don't listen, dude. Why my boss has a problem with me.
hey, where's Woodsman at?
Uh, I'll let him. Woodsman, can you tell him where you're at? I know where he's at, but I don't want to say unless he wants you to know. Hey, Daniel. Hey, everybody. I'm always seeing like two little messages at a time, so I'm
Yeah, I don't
sorry.
see any of the sad one here.
Yeah, if you're on the phone, you're not going to see messages.
Oh, okay.
TD9 says, evening, Minnesota. Nomadic camping with endless weekends says too many Missouri mules on here. Hey, we can't help it that Missouri's the
Right
cool
there
state.
behind me. 700 feet to the lake, buddy.
Hang on. Oh, yeah. Are you able to turn your phone sideways? There you go. Oh, looks
That's a
good.
good one.
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
good, man.
that's Bull Shoals out there.
Yeah. Do you kayak and fish?
Always had a boat for years, man, and took the boat to the marina.
I've got an aluminum John boat 10-footer with a trolling motor.
You ever seen a one?
I think your hand's covering the mic. What'd you say?
I said, you ever seen a one-armed guy in a kayak? I just go in circles, man.
I've heard you say that before.
It's the truth.
That's funny. That's all right. I'll do the steering.
Hey, over here's where all the good bank fishing is.
Okay. What do you bank fish for? Catfish?
Crappie, walleye, catfish, white bass.
I'm not sure what walleye is.
Oh, what? Buddy.
Well, I ain't from this area. I've heard
I
about
thought
them a whole
everybody knew
bunch.
the
But
walleye.
are those the ones with teeth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the big teeth and they are the tastiest white meat.
What's your favorite to eat?
Crappie.
Last year I met a no, 2 years ago, I think. Was it whenever it was? I met a guy down here. Yeah, 2 years ago. And he was teaching me how to crappie fish. I couldn't tell the difference between crappie and a bass at the time.
Yeah, they look similar. The markings look similar.
Yeah. Anybody else want to come in here? Ask questions? If you haven't given a thumbs up, please do. I'd appreciate it very much. You can come in here and talk about fishing, camping.
Hey, I was telling Woodsman over here on Beaver Creek is a free campground.
What's up, man?
Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's cracking?
Food.
There's a primitive campground over there right on the creek.
Yeah. I think you must have bad signal out there.
We both have bad signal.
You're not breaking up
Shit,
as much.
I can't believe you can even catch that signal at all.
Woodsman, have you
But
recovered?
yeah, you can tell him I live in Mountain Grove, but I lived in Ozark for like 25 years.
Did you hear that, Lefty?
I did. I'm familiar with Mountain Grove and, of course, Ozark. Been there a billion.
Yeah, I got to get back down there. I want to do some camping down there at that Beaver Creek, either place, the primitive or the campground. That primitive spot's probably going to be where everybody wants to camp, but I like the idea of having a bathroom right there. Just saying.
Hey, we can get a bathroom like 210 has.
Yeah, I have some of those already.
Hey, they got an air conditioned shower house. down to the end of the day.
You're cutting out, man. Can't hear what you're saying very good. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump off here, guys.
All right, man. I'll contact you and we'll get together.
Yeah, you guys hook up.
I'll see you.
All right, man.
Later, Lefty.
What's up, Woody?
Nothing. What are you doing, muchacho?
Trying to have supper.
Man, what a nice place to have supper.
There's nice out here other than the wind. Can you hear the wind?
No, it's not coming through at all. Haven't been able to hear it the whole time. It's been just your voice, your audio. Sounds
That's
good.
good. I put it in the back of my truck. That's why I'm where I'm at, hoping that it would kind of be blocked a little because the wind is pretty bad. Well, supper didn't take long.
Look good, man.
I was hungry,
I
and I
got
was.
to do what?
Other than I, and to be honest, I wasn't in the best of moods either this afternoon. It got gooder though.
I knew it would.
What were you fixing to say?
Oh, I was just fixing to say I got to get on the ball because I got so many videos to make now. It's not even funny.
Yeah, from the camp out.
No, well, no. I got to get on the Squatch camp and then
Oh yeah,
uh I got something going on in the background with somebody we all know that might turn into something pretty big. I'm not sure when that's going to be unveiled, but that's going to be pretty cool. And I can fill you in later on the details. Uh but yeah, I just got a lot of stuff to do, you know what I mean? Got to get my bow going, season that skillet, clean up the Squatch camp.
yeah.
Turkey season's coming. I'm already jacked up for that. That's just right around the corner.
Lefty says Nomadic says he can't hear any wind. Lefty says campground at the end of my roads has all the goodies. Real nice shower, water, electric. The Nomadic says, "Wow, good luck, Woodsman."
Good luck on getting everything done or turkey hunting, nomadic. I'm gonna need luck with all of it.
Yeah, I was thinking about seasoning that skillet today.
Yeah, I need to do it. I've done cast iron skillets, and I mean, are they done the same way or is it different?
Yeah, they're done the same way, I believe.
Just heat them up and oil them down, then like heat them up, burn the oil off.
The way that I learned to do it, I did a little video of it.
I know, I gotta
Is
watch it, I guess.
you put your pan on the fire with oil in it, so deep, and then you just slowly just rotate it round and around. Let it touch the sides of that skillet, and you just keep doing that for a long time until it starts turning like goldish and blackish, and kind of burns that oil into it, I guess, or something. And then that worked. That worked pretty good. But I've noticed the more you cook in it with sausage or anything with oil, it gets gooder and gooder. Gets more
Oh,
and more
so
like
it
a
just gets darker and darker and really
yeah, and things stick less and less.
right on. Because
Pretty cool.
I saw your video when you did it. I
Yeah,
watched it, but I can't remember how you did it. And I thought it was had to do with heating it up, putting oil in it, and then Just basically like cooking the oil out of it, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of people do it different ways, but the guy I had watched, his whole entire channel was about nothing except like cast iron and stuff like that. And he goes in cast iron and cold handle skillets. He goes and buys them and then fixes them up, sands them down, oils them up, and then he sells them online and stuff.
Right on.
So,
Yeah. But anyways, that's gonna be fun.
yeah. Nomadic says, I use steel wool on my cast iron, then butter it really well. So I guess everybody's got a way of doing it.
Yeah.
Got 7 people in. Do we have 7 people in here?
Let me look. I can see the text. 9. Oh wait, 7 watching, 9 likes.
That's good.
So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, let's give Randy a thumbs up, y'all. Come on.
I'd appreciate it. We're gonna take a walk. Gonna try to take a walk down here. I probably shouldn't stay out too long. My coffee will start boiling.
Just makes it stronger, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's no steps here. There used to be steps here. Maybe I'll wait. This is the little town. Right over here is where one of my viewers live. Well, I ain't gonna tell exactly where, but in that complex area. Apparently he ain't watching me tonight, or he don't want to be on here, one of the two.
Ken's
Okay.
on vacation with his wife.
They're already on vacation?
Yeah, I think so.
Saw him say
Herbert's
here they were shopping
mom. We
when
need
they
to say prayers for Herbert's mom, everyone. She had a fall.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said Herbert's mom had a fall. We all need to say prayers for her if we
Oh yeah,
could.
yeah.
Um, man, I got a couple messages today from a couple guys in the group.
Yeah.
So I might do my first live Saturday, do a mail call live.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I kind of got an idea because it was one of the things I just kept talking about during the whole camping trip.
Yeah.
Remember when I was walking around just kicking rocks, you know? Can you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
So I think after do the mail call live and then, try to use whatever it is I got in the mail live. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a grown man and, I do what I want, so there's no telling what'll happen.
Um, I had to stop my coffee because I didn't bring a coffee cup.
What?
Yep. No coffee cup anywhere.
Dang it.
So
I
I just
gotta,
went
I gotta get up and let my dog out. Hold on. Oh, okay, Fred. Oh, you're gonna break in half. You keep wiggling that hard.
okay, somebody else is wanting me in. Let's see who this is.
Go on. Hurry
What's
up.
up, man?
Hey man,
How's it going? If you can turn your phone sideways, we can see you a lot gooder. There you go.
hey, is that reception any better, fellas?
It's like I don't. It's hard to tell yet.
Huh.
It is. Your voice cuts out a little bit.
What?
Your voice cuts out a little bit. But I'm gonna take y'all down here to the dock where there's some people fishing. See if they're getting any bites.
I think I'm playing.
Do what? Woodsman, you still there?
Yes, sir. I'm still here. I'm letting my dog out. So I'm kind of outside. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was walking around.
Good girl.
What? Are you getting any bites at all? Nothing. I asked some people earlier. They said they wasn't getting any either. Do what? Oh, I was asking some people earlier. They said they didn't get any either.
I seen them earlier today in the water, but they weren't biting. I was earlier this morning.
Yeah. Good luck, man. Oh. Let's see here.
Man, it's
Adventure.
looking nice.
How's that look?
Yeah, I hear you, Minnesota Mike. I'll definitely clean it up first. Yeah, that looks good, Randy.
No, I'm talking about the scenery.
Yeah. Yep.
That's good.
It's pretty, man.
I love this place out here. So my son's getting married next month, the end of next month.
Well, that's cool. Tell him I said congratulations.
All right. Kind of makes me a little bit sad. They're going to be
The
moving.
family's getting bigger.
Yeah. They're going to be moving to
Oh,
Nashville in July, I think. Right now, he lives like 2 miles from me. He just lives right over there, a couple of football fields away. This is the dock.
they'll come back. There's no place as pretty as Missouri. You always end up coming back.
Yeah. Ozark's pretty. Oklahoma, the area I lived in Oklahoma, it wasn't pretty, but a piece of my heart still lives there, though.
Wonder how I get this screen bigger. Oh, there it is. Rosie. Rosie. Be too loud.
Says these boys have new carbon steel pans. They have to season. Yep, we were just talking about that a while ago. Howdy. Hey, at least you're getting bites.
All right.
Have y'all got anything yet? Really? Are y'all fishing with live bait or what? Oh, okay. Fishing for trout. Y'all need some skeeter spray. Yeah, they're all over here. I mean, they're everywhere. Can y'all see that? Are y'all able to see
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, a little bit.
They're everywhere, man. You can hear them. Good luck, y'all. Well, this is
All right, Herbert.
kind of a dead live.
How long have we been on here?
Uh,
40
uh,
minutes ago.
yeah. I figure I won't go as long as normal, just an hour or so. Call it good. What do y'all got going on this weekend? You camping? Anybody camping this weekend?
No, but I plan on working on a Squatch camp
Yeah.
for videos next week. Because my video from our camp out will be posting Saturday, so I'm ahead on videos.
Yeah. My video's already uploaded and scheduled. Well, no, it ain't scheduled yet, but it'll be coming out Sunday though. Sunday afternoon sometime.
I'll be posting a story um next Thursday. I think I'm gonna post like story videos on Thursday and then like, camping videos or whatnot. The and more videos on Saturday. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I've been trying to put out my camping videos on Sundays and then do a live on Thursdays, but lives are a little more difficult, I feel like, to plan for.
Right. Who does a live on Saturday in our group? In our community, I should say.
I don't know. Not sure. I know 210s is on Mondays.
Somebody does one on Saturday. Is it Herbert?
I'm thinking maybe.
I think he done a Thursday, Saturday gig.
Minnesota Mike says, I'm trying to drive here. Matt, quit making me laugh off the road.
That's impossible.
Got something stuck in my teeth.
I gotta read the comments. Nomadic said he's down for a few weeks. Oh my gosh, what happened?
I saw that on his I think it was on his post. He said he would be around, but he wouldn't be posting or something like that.
Oh, CD giving me advice on the skillet. I know how to do cast iron. I mean, I grew up using cast iron, but the thin carbon steel, that's the first for me.
So that wooden one,
Uh,
the one with the wooden handle, is that carbon steel?
yeah, that's a carbon steel one.
Okay. Well, I brought a fishing pole, but I don't think there's no reason to put it in the water.
You need to hook up with Lefty and have him show you where to go fishing. I think he's got some connections with the guy that owns the dock down there at the Beaver Creek Campsite Recreation Area. So, you know what I mean? He might be able to help you get on a good spot and be able to go down there whenever you want.
Yeah.
Catch walleye and everything, man. Make sure you take some of them long needle nose pliers in your tackle box if there's walleye, because you'll need that to get them off the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Never thought.
sketchy.
There's probably fish. There's one area here that I know of to catch fish. There's one area in Branson I know of to catch fish. I'm just not a big fisherman, so
From the sounds of it, Lefty is, and I think from the expression on his face, he was dead serious. So, so if he says you can bank fish for anything, I would believe him.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen a couple of his videos, but they wasn't about fishing. He invents stuff a lot. He reminds me
yeah,
a little bit of Minnesota Mike.
yeah. I watched his, speaking of Minnesota Mike, I watched his video on the snow Swedish torch made out of snow idea
Yeah,
or turbo stove, snow turbo stove. I don't know, but that worked. I don't, I don't know why anyone would think that was a fail. I saw fire coming out of snow for I
yeah,
don't know how long. You know what I mean? That
yeah,
worked. That so totally worked. That was such a great idea. And if it was like in a real windy type situation, you know, and you needed something to build some sort of way to contain a fire, you could totally use snow, and he proved it.
yep,
You know what I mean?
yep.
That's cool. To me, that's cool. It's like, can't call that a fail. Just 'cause you spilled your coffee, it's not a fail. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Fill this coffee over and over and over.
Well, I mean,
But
but it was flaming, man. Once he
yeah,
got it going, it was going.
I agree with you. I thought it was cool too. I wouldn't consider it a fail at all.
No way I would. Mission accomplished all day.
Yeah. And it was way different than what you see every day.
So not even. That was so far out of the box. I couldn't even believe he was trying. I was like, what? And then he got it going. I was like, hey, hold on a second. I think he's onto something here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think we got I think we got something here. No, that worked. That totally worked. I couldn't believe it. And then, you know, it's like, yeah, that's crazy. That was snow. That was cool. That was cool.
let's see, hunting and stuff with J&J. Howdy, what's up? Where are you
Hey,
from?
JJ.
What area are you from? I remember the name J&J,
I do
I think,
too.
but I can't remember much about them. Got 9 people watching. If you can give a like, I'd appreciate it. If you haven't, you can hop on another computer and give me another thumbs up. I'd appreciate it.
Turn all your devices on with ghost accounts are
Yep.
accepted.
Yep. Or at your wife. Make sure she.
Jingle your kids, give them a heads up if you don't mind.
Mhm.
Upstate New York, JJ. Right on.
My
He's up
goodness.
there in the woods too, then. He's in the country. I've heard that northern New York and well, I guess western New York was real nice.
I've never been up yonder. Ow.
I've only been there a couple times to do jobs.
Let me see. Check something real quick. Ooh.
All right, Mike. Catch you on the flip side, brother. Take it easy. Have a good night, you and your family.
Get anything? Huh? Did you get anything? I was just getting started. Oh, you haven't fished yet? Yeah.
I'm going to get a cup of coffee again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get home. Make me some.
You gonna get back on when you get home, or you gonna call it a night?
No, I'm gonna take y'all with me.
Oh, heck yeah, let's go on a ride. Magic carpet ride.
Yep. I was looking for the bug spray. I was gonna take it over to them guys, but I can't. Guess I took it out of my truck. Those bugs were so bad. I don't see how they're still sitting over there.
I'm so excited for
I do have that.
Saturday. What?
You're excited for Saturday for what?
Freaking Amazon and well, whoever's showing up. The supplies.
Oh, I got you.
Supplies.
I got you.
Feel like a little kid, man. I ain't kidding. You know how when we was little, I know you guys did it. When you sold the Mr. Olympic cards, remember that? And you would go door to door selling birthday cards and Christmas cards, and you would get points,
I
and then
never
you
did
could
that.
use those. You never did it?
Oh, I
All
sold
right,
candy.
so yeah, I would do that every year, and I would either sell books or like cards, and
Yeah.
you get points, and then you use those points, and you have like a reward book, right? And you could go through there, depending on how many points you had, you could go through there and pick something. Man, I did that every year for, I don't know, a few years, 4 or 5, when I was a little kid. And I
Yeah.
remember the best thing I ever got was a fiberglass longbow with arrows. And
Yeah.
me and my brothers would go out in the field. This is awful. I'd have my little brother stand in the field and I would shoot arrows straight up in the air and nobody was allowed to move. We'd all have to just stand still, wait till the arrow come down, see where it would land. Oh, I can't believe we survived.
That'd be pretty
But
fun if you had hard hats on.
no, there was no hard hats, and it was extremely exciting because, like, you could see the arrow for a little ways, and then eventually you'd lose it. You know, it'd go so
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
So you had to wait, and if you were paying attention, you could see it coming down. Then you'd be able to just inch over or whatever, and get out of the way. But it was pretty exciting. And then yard darts, that was even worse. Those things are weighted.
Yeah.
One of them hit you, it's going through the foot. You know what I mean? But yeah, we had fun. But yeah, that was getting that bow. That was the best thing I ever didn't. Well, I did do, but probably shouldn't have done. I think I was about, I have to say around 10 or 11 when I did that.
Yeah. I'm supposed
Yeah.
to, I got 2 packages coming in.
Heck yeah.
What's weird is I got my tripod like yours still at the house,
Uh-huh.
but it got to where it kind of comes apart when I'm out getting rough with it. So I'm just gonna leave it at home. And I was looking at this new one on Amazon. Next thing I know, it comes in the mail. I never paid for it. I don't know where it came from. Everybody swears they didn't send it to me. Well, I had already ordered another one, so I got another one coming just like this one. And then I got another one coming that's like a fold up arm, like in a radio station.
Yeah.
So I can use that in my room at my house, and I don't have to have the tripod set between my legs.
Right.
So I'm gonna
That's
have
good thinking.
four tripods.
That means you need 2 more cameras.
Yeah.
Hey, I seen, who was it? I want to say it was Outdoors with Ken did a video on these cameras are kind of an aftermarket camera, but they're
Yeah.
only like 50, $60. And he said they work great. And he showed the video footage on them, and I thought they looked good too. I was like, hey man, talk about a good alternative, especially for like just angles or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty inexpensive compared to everybody else.
There was a company that had contacted me about trying out They're kind of like GoPros, generic GoPros. But Johnny Hayes, that was in the room earlier,
Uh-huh.
I had seen a video of his. He had gotten contacted about them too, and he actually tried them out. They wasn't very good, so I just turned them
Uh-huh.
down.
Dang it. I'm not big enough to be getting any email offers yet.
Is your email listed?
Oh yeah. I'm just a minnow in a big pond.
Well, because I've noticed I've been trying to contact a lot of different people on YouTube, and the majority of people don't post their email, and I don't know why. Because a lot of these companies, I don't know how these other companies would contact them. You know, I wasn't big when I first got mine either. I mean, I still ain't big, but I wasn't big at all when I
Two
first got my
guys.
first my first offer. But I also had my email listed.
Well, I think I have mine listed. It's like in my description, but it's not like a link.
Well, my
You know what I
understanding,
mean?
yeah. So my
Okay,
understanding,
so
go ahead.
no, you go ahead. I interrupted you.
Well, I'm trying to think what I was saying now.
From my understanding on the email,
Oh, so hang on, I had it and I lost it again. Oh, when you post a video, so like let's say that you're using a Lose rod and reel. So in your
uh-huh.
description, you put at Lose rod and reel, whatever their thing is, and like
Okay.
a Pomali tent, I'll put at Pomali, and then a lot of times their name will pop up as I'm writing it, and then that way they get a notification that I'm using their stuff, and they can go watch it if they want to. And I hear that's how some people get offers.
I
Is
need to
they'll
go back. Right on. Right on.
I've done it with Pomali a few times, but I ain't never heard nothing from them. I hurt my feelings a little bit.
I've only got a hold of one like company, and that was Stormy Cromer, the people who make the hats I wear.
Yeah,
I thought, how cool would it be, if they could send me a hat every. I have a lot of them, but not all of them. They make a whole
hey,
lot of them.
yeah. Hey, speaking of hats, look at this.
Nice. Nice. I like it. That's
So,
cool, man. Good
a friend,
colors.
a guy that used to be a boss at my work, just showed up at work the other day with the two hats, this one and another one, and he just of it. His name is Joshua, by the way. Thank you, Joshua. If you see this live, I appreciate it. I wore it today so he could see it, and then forgot to mention it.
Well, you just did, so bingo.
Yeah,
Cool. How
look what I'm looking
nice.
at.
We need more good people. I'll tell you what, we hung out with a group of probably some of the goodest, gooder, honest people I've ever been around.
Yeah.
Boy, when I was making my video editing, I sure did notice I heard myself a lot. I was like, oh man, was I really that guy that shows up and just never shuts up? So I'll have to work on that next
Well,
time.
you didn't talk a lot in the mornings. You just look sour in the mornings.
Yeah, it's kind of a yellow light around me in the morning. It's like approach with caution.
Oh man.
But it only takes about, 20, 30 minutes to kind of shake all that off. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
What flavor?
Buttered pecan?
Oh, that's my favorite. Yeah, that looks good. That's gonna that's definitely gonna give you a brain freeze.
Yeah. Got to grow some more fat, man. Lost a little bit on that camp out.
I should have said something. I could have we could have siphoned some off of mine. I'll let you have some of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
my game camera was at the wrong angle. All the pictures are from the knees down. I was like, well, that was a fail.
it was still fun.
I did get a picture when the temperature at 6:30 Saturday morning, the temp was 31. So I think it must have at least got down to 29 or 30 that night.
Thank you, man. You too. All right, I'm headed home to make some coffee, and then I'm gonna have ice cream.
And that sounds like such a good duo. You ought to put a little bit of the ice cream in your coffee. Have you ever tried that?
No, I ain't touched that.
Me neither, but I'd like to watch you try it.
Do we have anybody even left in here?
Let me look. Yeah, we got 7 watching still. We're holding a pretty good crowd. 15 thumbs up. You're killing it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, 15's good for me. I don't know how everybody else gets so many people in their lives. I can't get nobody in my. Oh, no, I ain't gonna say nobody, but I can't get past 15 or so at a time.
Got to start doing them 5-hour ones, man. Just leave it on live while you're sleeping and everything.
Yeah, I thought
Let
about that.
everybody watch you sleep.
Man, that'd be scary. You'd wake up not knowing what anybody saw. Probably snore
That's
like a freight
true.
train.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be getting messages the whole time. Something's wrong with your audio. Sounds like there's a car in your house. No.
Oh man, I got this idea. I don't know if I should tell people or if I should just do it.
Ooh, now you don't tell. 'Cause now you have built suspense. Now there's a mystery.
It's a pretty good one.
Oh my goodness. See?
But if I do it, I'm going to start it this weekend, but people won't see it till the following weekend.
Perfect.
It's going
Oh,
to be
that's
something.
perfect.
Going to be something totally different that I bet most everybody's never seen. Some may have. Can you hear my truck?
Negative.
I got them cheap tires, man. Those things roar.
Now these someone else might hear them, but I have hearing issues and those kind of sounds I cannot pick up.
Yeah, you didn't even hear the Purple Rain people coming through camp.
Uh-uh.
They
Yeah,
were
and that's weird because I'm close to the road. I should have heard that.
they were so loud, made me really nervous.
Well, I'm glad that they were just you know, walking through being disrespectful and that's as far as it went.
Me too.
But it's kind of unsettling that it had a couple of y'all worried. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I grew up down there. I'm used to people acting ignorant like that. So I would have just, been like, "Hey, shut it off."
I
But
mean,
when you're not in your environment, it's sketchy.
I'm trying to be quiet, hide out. I was trying to figure out a way to divert them to the other tents if they decided to start attacking.
Now just run straight to my tent, man. Don't stop. Just scream real loud when you go by. I'll come out behind them. I'll be flanking. Try to run a circle like a rabbit, and I'll catch them on the flyby.
Yeah. Hey, somebody said something. Can you read it?
Okay, thank you, Mike. Mike, hey, Daniel, Herbert T Outdoors has one of those 360 cameras. Oh, yeah, that's a nice camera, too. They're expensive, but they're nice. Two guys said I have a good memory every time I hear that song. He's going to take him back to the camp.
You know, if I didn't already have my, I ain't gonna say nothing. No, I'll just say it. I thought about trying to find a way to put Purple Rain on my video. Not necessarily the music, but just to have rain raining down with purple. But I didn't spend no time with it. Nobody would have gotten it except everybody that was at camp.
Right, but still, inside joke. I looked on my editing app and it has acoustic and other type musical versions, like there's no words
Yeah,
and they're not copyrighted, but they don't sound right neither. You know what I mean? It don't sound like the real Purple Rain.
yeah. Well, this was
But
a interesting live.
what's we got 210 chiming in. We need to have t-shirts made for next year's camp through that. TD Knife says, Randy, look at the air pressure on your tires to help with that noise. They're just new tires and they're a all-terrain off-road type tire, right?
They're the all-terrain and they're the cheapest. So the silent
Now
rating on them is the
they're
silent
gonna be
rating
a
on
little
them is
loud.
the silent rating on them is a 2.
Well, I mean, they didn't try to lie, right?
Well, the lower the rating, the louder the tire is.
That's what I'm saying. They wasn't trying to say they were quiet.
Yeah, they didn't hide it. I knew they were going to be a little loud, but
And Matt said yes to 210's t-shirt idea.
I thought about getting t-shirts for my channel, but I don't have enough people that would want one.
I gotta get stickers still. I just haven't been able to get around to it, get the money for it, you know what I mean? So you gotta just take it with time. I'm not rushing nothing.
Yeah. I rush everything and end up regretting it. Well, let's see here.
Oh,
Does
nature.
anybody else want to come in and talk with 210 for a minute? I got to take my stuff inside. All you gotta do is, let's see. I don't think I can post that link again. I'll try it.
Hello, Connie. I I don't know how to post the link.
It was at the top of the page, but I don't have it anymore.
210 posted it once.
Let me go up to the top and see if I can find it. Connie, don't leave. I wanted to tell you something. Okay, here it is. Let's see. I got it starred.
210's on his way home.
I don't know how to make it. Can y'all hear
Good
me?
night,
Nate?
Matt.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
I
Let me
found it,
try.
but I don't know how to copy it and paste it. It won't let me copy it and paste it. Hey, Connie, if you can still hear me. Yeah, I've got it right here, dude. And it's got 3 dots. It won't let me copy. I don't know how to repaste it again.
Okay, I
There
think I
it is.
got it, man.
So, Connie, are you there? Yes or no? Please answer me.
Hope
Yeah, there
this
she is.
works.
Hey, Connie, don't head out
Oh,
yet. Yeah,
210
it
did
worked.
it.
210 did. Don't leave, Connie. I want to say something to you, but I need to get my ice cream in the freezer real quick.
I figured it out, 210. Thanks, 210. Backing us up. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, she's in trouble. You're not in trouble. We're glad you're part of this community, Connie. I love watching your videos. It's just so different looking up in Canada. It's so pretty up there. Gosh, it's beautiful.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know 210. Always.
I'm back. The neighbor's dog comes over here all the time, and I give her a treat. So that's what was part of
So
what was
do.
happening. Okay, so Connie, I don't know if you're missing my messages, but I've left you like 5 messages. I've left some on your comment sections and some on mine. I was trying to get a hold of your email, but you don't have an email posted. So if you could email me, I'd appreciate it. It's ozarksgreatadventures@gmail.com. Because I wanted to talk to you about something. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. You want to see her? Good
Yeah,
girl.
let's see this puppy. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember. I remember that one. Is that the one that come in your tent?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Her.
when you was cooking one night.
Every time I come home, if she's able to, she comes over here and I bring her out a little snack.
Yep, she knows what's up.
Yeah. She said, never seen them email us posted. Huh? I can't find your email. I'll have to look again. But if you could just email me, then we for sure will be able to connect. OzarksGreatAdventures@gmail.com. Well, I'm trying to debate on whether I should make some coffee or call it a night.
You said you was gonna make coffee and eat ice cream.
Well, I ain't gonna eat ice cream on here, but
Oh,
I'm gonna do that in private.
I wanted to see your eyes cross and grab your head from the brain freeze.
Yeah, I can make some coffee though.
That's what we can do. Push pop challenge. See who can
Yeah,
eat the most push pops in 5 minutes.
yeah,
That'd be a good one.
that would.
Yeah, you got. I'd be all drooling,
I'll go last.
laying on the ground, push pop coming out my mouth.
It says you guys got lots of energy. Pass it on.
Here it comes. Hope
Hey,
you felt that.
let me go get some water for the coffee. I forgot some.
All right, grab the coffee too.
I got the coffee. Got the
Oh,
coffee pot. I got the stove.
just checking.
I got me a cup now. Let me get the water.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee while you're doing that. I have to turn my camera off, y'all, because it's set up right in front of me. If when I stand up, it's not gonna be cool. Just letting everybody know why I have to keep turning it off to stand up. Big old belly.
I'm back. All
I'm back.
right, yo. Let's make some
Go
coffee.
for it. Randy's favorite way to make coffee, cowboy coffee. Yeah, I don't think I ever seen that thing off of the fire the whole time we was down there.
Yeah. Minnesota Nice one's got me addicted to cowboy coffee.
Who was it?
Minnesota Mike.
Oh, let me see. I'll tell you what. I'm so excited about this year. I don't even know how to put it. I can't wait. There's so much going on. It's going to be a fun year, y'all.
I hope.
It is. I don't think
So what's
it's even
everybody's
going to get
favorite?
too hot.
Yeah, I don't like that. What's everybody's favorite kind of camp? Like, do you like tent camping, backpacking, camping, hot tent camping, stealth camping? What's everybody's favorite? Trying to set up a lot here.
210, he said, I ain't got no pants, Ma. The dang bald knobber stole them. Hey, you know, that's funny. He brings up bald knobbers. So I got a thing about history. I'm kind of a big history buff, especially war history and local history, right?
Yeah.
So my daughter knows this, my oldest daughter, and she brought me a book last time she was down here called Christian County Jail Records, 1887 to 1894, Bald Knobber Jail. And this book is about how this sheriff in Christian County, I believe, they built a brand new jail just to jail bald knobbers.
So,
And this book has all the jail records, their names, what they were charged for, what they were fined, and holy moly, it's cool to look at. I'll turn my camera on them.
so what exactly
Smoking a
is bald?
cigarette.
What exactly is bald knobbers?
Okay, so the bald knobbers was a group of citizens that banded together after the Civil War to fight against rebels that were still attacking communities or whatever, right? Well, then they basically were like Minutemen at first. They were like a militia, but then they turned into a criminal organization and started actually like holding people up and whatnot. It's basically what made Branson famous is the Bald Knobbers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there's quite a few movies on it. But it's just it's a part of history where you live of Missouri and it's big, you know what I mean? They were known coast to coast when they were doing their raids and uh invading and eventually they started, unaliving people and you know, then the law got after them. A lot of them were executed. But yeah, it's pretty cool, just knowing that kind of history. And it's
I've heard
famous history too.
I've heard the name of it a lot, but I just never knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was basically a militia, or you call them Minutemen. They grouped up after the war to kind of protect their communities from corruption and invaders and whatnot. And then they just kind of got so big that different factions of it started being criminal and it just went downhill. There's a lot of good history. I mean, even the years, 1887 to 94. So that tells you, it gives you a bit of a timeline on how long this went on, you know,
Yeah.
7 years at least. It's a pretty good run.
Yeah. If anybody wants to come in the room, all we ask is that you keep it clean and happy, or whatever you say. Something's wrong with my. There we go. Let's see. Nature says be snow here till June. There'll be snow here till June at this rate. Truck coming, camping remote, or ocean boat camping. Hard to choose one. Heck, hard to choose one. Well, here, all I know is here it's already hot. Today was hot. I am not a fan of summer. That's why I'm really looking into some hammocks. I'm not a hammock person, but I got to learn to become one because I don't like camping in the heat. Remember when me and you camped in the heat, Woodsman?
Yes. Yeah, I freaking passed out, had a seizure or something.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Got 10 people in here. If you haven't given a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it if you would. Making some coffee here, starting to boil. So, oh no, I take my little. Oh yeah. This ain't the brand of coffee I'm using. I am doing hazelnut, but you have a different brand imported in this can. So, but this
Right.
brand is really good too. Boiling over. All right. I'll just let it sit for a couple minutes. What are you doing, Wisman? Oh,
I'm
there's
looking at
somebody.
this book. I can read the messages, I guess.
Hey, man, what's up?
Not much. You just got done say it's hot. What's the temperature there?
Well, I don't know, but it's hot enough. I don't know what it is now. I think it got
It's
up to like 83 or something today.
it was 98 here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hot. And we're fixing to be in over hundreds in the next 2 weeks.
I believe it. That's what I'm dreading.
Yeah. Do you guys get that hot there?
We get like 105, 110.
Oh, yeah. We get upwards to 120s.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah. How was you guys? I'm glad you all had a good time on your camp out.
It was real good. Several of us showed up, and I think who's got their video out already? Woodsman? Can't remember.
210 put one out that I know
Okay.
of.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
I
210's
think
got
that's
one out.
it.
I've got one coming out Sunday, and Woodsman's got one, I think, Saturday. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the other Herbert was going to do his today, but his mom got hurt, so he wasn't able to put it out.
That's understandable.
Yeah. Ow. So what y'all been up to?
We went camping this weekend. We're working on editing. I used your knife, Randy, to
Yeah,
batten wood, cook,
I saw
When
everything.
does
that.
Randy get to use it?
As soon as I can put it in the mail.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool. I'd like to see
yeah.
that.
And then yours is at, I think, 400. I just need to put handles on it and finish.
Right on.
Yeah.
Y'all
That's
ain't never-
that's awfully nice of you to do that for people making knives. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I have no problem with that. I mean, it's not like I have a lot of time to make a knife, but I do my part to, let someone have something that's personal.
Right.
Ugh.
Coffee's ready.
All right. And your brand new cup. That cup so clean.
Yep.
You can see your reflection in the darkness.
This is
I love it.
given to me by my boy.
Yeah, I think that's super cool. You do it like that.
So Nature says we'll check out replay and email you, Randy. Let you boys carry on and have fun. All right, Connie, I appreciate it. I'll definitely look for the email, and I will respond back immediately. Top shop build and fabricate. I usually get notifications after you are done. Yeah, that's been happening a lot.
Yeah, that happened to I think it was, I don't know who it was the other day, and I commented in the thing in the
Good night,
comments, and I was
Connie.
like, hey, I didn't get the notification that you were going live. I just knew you were, so I looked.
Yeah,
And like Randy's, like your last live, I didn't get a notification until like the last 15 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, and I don't know whose live I was in or that I went to that I knew it was going to happen. They said it was something that YouTube does every now and then.
Well, that's weird. I don't know why they would do that, but yeah, I haven't been getting some people's notifications either for
Yeah.
like last 2 months.
And then like today, what is it? McGee, Outdoors McGee. I got his video before I got the banana kayak trip
Yeah.
video. Like, it was weird. I don't know.
So Gaft LLC says, "Where are you at, Randy?" I'm right here. No,
He's in Missouri.
I'm at home. I'm at home, sitting behind my truck, using the tailgate for a table. I was
Drinking
at the lake
coffee.
earlier, and then I went to Dollar General, took everybody with me, and then I came home. Where are you at, Gaff?
Woodsman, have you put out any videos this week?
Yeah, one posted today, this morning.
See, I haven't got a notification for that either.
I think I watched.
What's
I
up,
watched that
Adam?
one, didn't I?
I think so. Yeah, you commented on it. It
So
posted
many
at
coming out.
6 a.m. Do what?
I said so many lives and videos coming out at one time lately.
I try to time mine around everybody else because
It's
I
hard.
don't mind.
It's hard. Adam says he's at home in cold Minnesota. I wish I was in the cold. Man. Okay, so I've told this before, but I don't know how many here has ever heard it. I used to watch, before I got into this camping, I started watching camping videos, but there was one family that I watched that lived in the coldest place in the world, which is in Russia. And they had no running water at all. And it was pretty much snow year round on the ground. Their springtime, I can't remember if their springtimes were like 50 degrees or 40 degrees or something. But I wanted to go there so bad. I would love to live there. But if I can't live there, I'd like to at least go there for, a month. Oh, a month or something. Somebody's popping firecrackers scared the dog out of me.
Isn't that Siberia?
I don't remember exactly where it was. I don't think those are firecrackers. I think those are somebody's firing a gun over there. They're probably tired of hearing me talk.
Hello, Top Shop, and hello, Adam. Good to see you in here. Hope you're all having a good night.
I can't see the chat.
I'm using 2 devices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're on a phone,
Actually, 3.
if you're on a phone, you can either watch the chat or you can watch the videos, but you can't watch both.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
So I'm chatting in the live chat on my phone. I'm using my iPad to watch the chat, but it's also on my TV. That's why you guys see me do this once in a while.
I got
And there's a
trifocals.
chat rolling on that too.
I got trifocals. That's why I'm always looking backwards like that.
I'm gonna have to get some kind of glasses. I can't see nothing up close. I have to hold it back like that. What's that called? Farsighted?
Oh,
I think
Yeah,
so.
I'm both.
Top
You're
Shop
blind.
says I'm watching both
I'm not as
on my
bad as
phone.
Randy, where I need 3 levels. I need bifocals or what? Yeah, 2.
Yeah, mine are trifocals. $11 people in here.
That's why I shot my finger. That is why I shot my finger because I couldn't see my hand in the slingshot at all. I could only see the target. I was just winging
So,
it.
who won the axe throwing contest? Is that allowed to be announced?
Well, 210. He won it, but he cheated. So
Hang on a second. He won, but he cheated. This is like controversy at the beginning of the conversation.
well, he didn't cheat, but it. I mean,
He
we
didn't
gotta
You
get.
want to
cheat.
say he
He
cheated?
didn't cheat.
Yeah, I wanted to say he did because I wanted to win.
Yeah, well, that's all. That's the first thing that comes out of second losers.
I know he got real serious about the distance, which I was at first. I was like, that's too far. That's too far. And everybody's
Yeah.
like, oh no, nope, that's how we're doing it. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm game. And then
But
everybody started bouncing their tomahawks off the target. One person got a stick, which was Adam. Good job, Adam. But none of us, it was just ding, ding. When we moved in, like 210's like, no, this is where everyone started hitting it, everyone hit it and stuck it.
yeah,
And then
so
that's
two
when he
ten.
started doing good. He started putting it on us.
Yeah. So didn't Gaff? He got Adam. He got his when it was far away too, didn't he?
Yeah, he was the only one. You and Adam. Okay, I said what? Yeah, you and Adam were the only ones that stuck it, I think,
Right.
from the farther distance.
Yeah. We
I
did the
know I
manly
didn't.
distance.
So,
They was
so
doing
what was the
they was
manly
doing the
distance?
pro version.
What was the manly distance?
I don't remember.
It was, I'd say it
210 put it. 210 put a
15,
halo.
15
Oh,
yards and 20 yards or something like that, maybe. It's a pretty good click.
Yeah,
He
that's
put us at
60,
12 feet,
12 feet.
4 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 yards.
that's
But
the
that's how it
regulation.
is. Like, that's regulation. Like when you go to the tavern or whatever
Yeah,
where they
yeah,
have
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So, and once we moved in, it was working. Everybody was sticking it.
Well,
So
that's good.
With
210.
my
Hey,
video post, I posted almost the whole tomahawk thing. Slow-mos, close-ups, me tormenting Randy. It's all in there.
I wish I'd have thought of the slow motion stuff, but I didn't. So 210 put a halo over his head. Chop Chop says Ozark probably was cheating and it didn't work. Yeah. Minnesota Mike
Minnesota
says,
Mike, that's 75 feet. Okay, Adam says 12 and 15 yards. I think that sounds about right. I thought right away it was too far. I have video of me saying that's too far.
and you left it in there, didn't you?
I don't know. I might
So you could
have.
prove yourself right.
I might have
No,
left
now
that
now he's
part.
gonna go back and put it in there.
No, no. I didn't make a video. I made a movie. I'm not going to re-edit the movie I made. This thing's just
Yeah.
long. Hour and 40 minutes. I mean, you better eat and everything before you sit down to watch this.
Make, make sure you get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, go to the bathroom, just watch it in the morning with a cup of coffee and
Yeah.
Well, if I watched it in the morning drinking a cup of coffee, I'm right back to the bathroom, so I'll be missing parts.
well,
Take your phone with you.
probably going to be a couple pots of coffee. You're not going to miss much.
Top Shop says you have about 20 degrees chance of sticking it out of a full rotation. Can y'all hear them gunshots?
I heard them.
It's pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Oh, that was gunshots. That was a pistol,
No,
I think. Sound like.
like a 9 mil.
Uh-huh.
Not that we're. Oh yeah. One person said one thing, someone says something else. Like I know you can't use what you said, Woodsman, and what I said all in the same sentence on YouTube.
Yeah, that's probably true.
What? What did I say?
The names of the pow pows.
No, he just said pow pow, and I
Oh,
put the millimeter to it. Like
oh,
don't
It don't
one.
matter. It don't matter. That don't matter. No
Oh
one was on here showing it and
yeah.
firing it.
Yeah. But
That's what
if
that's
it's
what
his
makes a
live and
difference.
we're talking about it, I don't know if that would come up. That's my thing.
I don't think so.
oh well.
I've seen a lot of people do it, and I don't.
I've never got dinged yet, so
Yeah, I don't think we
well,
said anything out of line.
let's just don't go overboard with it. I suppose.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's
Glow in the dark. Let's see. 210 says glow in the dark hatchet throwing next year. Oh man, that sounds good. We get some glow in the dark tape put on the handles and
You
on
can
well,
the
you get glow in the dark paint.
for the target.
yes, paint the hatchet head glow in the dark, and then get glow in the dark targets, and then all you see is the hatchet head.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
don't see all the people
Mm,
around
and then
that
here's the
might get
next
hit
thing.
by it.
Y'all are talking about shooting a arrow straight up in the air in lawn darts. Don't let anybody walk in front of the glow in the dark hatchet in the dark.
For
it's
real.
going to be part of the challenge this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
You
that.
gotta
when
run.
one person's throwing, everyone else has to be running a circle around the
Yep. It's
target.
kinda like musical chairs.
Oh
Yep,
Lord.
Mary go hatchet.
Yep. We need to be sure and bring a few people that we don't like.
We'll just
Well,
invite everyone, and weed them out at the hatchet throw.
Okay.
well, I know. If I get invited, I'm getting hit.
We're weeding everybody out. You better be able to pack a lot of weight.
Minnesota Mike says just don't show the gun and play Purple Rain at the same time. So I don't know if y'all heard, Daniel, but when we were at the camp out, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I think it was, all of a sudden some people, we were in a culvert. There was no reason for anybody to be down there. We had every campsite taken. Some people just walked down there. They waited until they got into our camp, cranked up the Purple Rain song, and they were yelling and talking loud and playing Purple Rain, and it was a little bit scary. It lasted for a little while. Woodsman slept through it though. I don't know how.
And no one got up and was like, "Hey, what's going on here?"
Oh heck no.
I didn't hear it, or I
Oh,
would have, but I
yeah,
didn't hear it. I had
Minnesota
no
Mike said
idea.
Minnesota Mike slept through it too.
I
yeah.
got in
We
one
went.
ear and about 30, maybe 40% left in the other one.
Yeah, we went camping this weekend, and coyotes were real close. And like you camp with the dog, coyotes will excite your own dog, and like he would move his paw, and I would hear it. You know what I mean? Like so, like people coming and doing stuff like that. I'm like, "Yep, I'm up," and I'm like, "What's your problem?" But that's my background.
Adam
And
said
Next
he
time,
didn't hear it either.
I'm the
ne-
same way as Matt. Like I 24/7 carry.
well,
I
next
think
time I'm
a
running to
lot of the
Woodsman's
people.
tent. So
Yeah. Just
I'm
run back
gonna
like
tie a bell outside of it next time. You guys just run up and hit the bell.
hey, wait. We can tie a bell at your tent, and we can run a rope to all of our tents.
what is that? No, you need the can so you can scream into it.
Bell work better. Just jerk on it, and they'll be dingling and run.
Yeah.
But it won't wake you up anyway. We need to get it
Yeah,
connected to
I'll
a.
hang it right where my head's at, right?
We need to get it.
Dong.
We need to get it connected to a what are those? Those
Bullhorn.
foghorn. Yeah.
Foghorn,
No,
yeah.
his perimeter thing. When you bump his perimeter, it goes off. What's that thing you made, Woodsman?
Yeah. Yeah, that thing might not wake me up neither. My camp alarm,
Well,
trip line,
yeah, like if it's like attached
might
to you
not
and it
wake me
shocks
up.
you.
It would probably scare them away, though. They'd be like, oh no. No, here's the
Ugh.
thing is I had a light on my bumper on my tailgate. A little camping light was on my tailgate, stayed on all night. So when they walked by, they seen that light. They seen I was there. You know what I mean? So
They
they
knew
didn't
y'all
mess
were
with
there.
nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
they knew that place was packed. There was people coming down there and driving through the cul-de-sac all day. You know what I mean? And the next day, there's a lot of people knew we were down there.
Yeah. So
It
the
just
next
seems
day,
weird.
the
Tripwire.
No, I mean, there's always, no matter where you go, there's always that certain set of folks that want to be rude and disrespectful, and
yeah.
their parents didn't smack them hard enough.
Unfortunately, that's true. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and uh,
Outdoors.
I deal with a lot of that where I'm at. Me and
I just now
Tiffany. Go
sorry.
ahead.
I just
Go
now
ahead.
saw 210 outdoors purple umbrellas.
Purple.
When you guys said purple rain, the first thing I thought about was the purple guy from Teletubbies.
I don't know what that looks like.
What's Model Rocks?
Wasn't the purple one that you got kicked off for saying bad languages? Like we're not allowed to call people that date their own race.
You talking to
No, I
me?
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, never mind.
I don't either.
Yeah, you got your generation is above mine. The guys around my age will understand. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on here because I don't
Yeah.
want anybody in trouble.
Let's see. Minnesota Mike says that's why I'm such a good boy. I got smacked hard enough. I mean, that could explain a few other things too.
And then
Rockets.
I was gonna say something before that.
210 says we should do model rockets next time.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I
That
mean,
would be cool, but we couldn't do it like deep in the woods like that.
yeah,
We wouldn't be able to get our rockets back unless someone brought a fire truck with a ladder.
it's got to be a bushcraft rocket though.
Ooh, make our own gunpowder and everything. I mean,
Yeah, or
Yeah, but
make it a pump up.
pump up rocket.
Yeah,
the
That's a
whole
good
black powder
idea.
thing could end up being a disaster.
Yeah, that's part of the fun.
For who? The
That's
guy that lights it and runs?
for me, the guy that lights it and loses the tip of his finger. Come on,
Oh.
we all know how that's going to play out.
hey,
Yeah, everything's gonna blow up on the ground.
210, are you there? 210, are you on vacation yet, or no?
Swinky winky.
I think earlier he said he was driving.
Yeah, I think they were out shopping for their vacation, but I didn't think they had left yet. Portable electric fence is what Gaff says.
That would totally work because you can hook those right
But
up to your car battery.
yep. Or hook them up to 2 and it's 24 volt and you're burning the bejesus out of somebody.
We don't want to unalive no one.
No, at least not anybody will
Not for
watch.
that. Not
I'm
for
just
that.
kidding. No.
It has to be.
It's
It
a
has to be,
deterrent.
self-defense type deal, extreme.
Yeah, like it's self-defense.
210 says they're going on
No, it's an
vacation.
electric fence.
They're going on vacation Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday,
no.
I thought they left already.
In
Dang it.
Woodsman, I was talking about the same thing.
I know I was being funny. You
Where are they
said
going on
self-defense. I said, no, it's an electric fence.
vacation? Yeah,
Yep.
I know. Where's 210 going on vacation?
Secret
Out of town.
Oh, that's good.
in his car with his wife somewheres.
Well, that's great.
Hey,
No, we
I'm
don't
telling
know.
y'all, I got a new idea, and I'm
Let's
starting
have
it this weekend.
Didn't Woodsman tell you not to like talk about that anymore because you're going to keep everybody in
Hey,
suspense?
he's a grown man. He can do
I'm
whatever he wants.
a grown
I
man.
know.
Yeah. Throw me in there like I'm some kind of whip or something. No, thank
No,
you.
no.
He's like,
No.
Okay, 210 says I did a stealth camp last night. Well, that's cool. Minnesota Mike says,
ooh.
already guessed it. Randy's going to get a pedicure. Hey, there's Mission Discovers in the room. What's up, Mission Discover?
Hey, Mission.
Hot Springs area in Arkansas. Oh, that's where they're going on vacation. Hey, Mission, I watched your live the other day, as much of it as I could. I was at work, but I was just constantly in and out, and the signal was bad half the time.
Hey, 210. Keep your eye open when you go to Hot Springs. Keep your eye open for this house that is a flea market. Okay, you're going to probably drive right past it. But it's a house. It's got a big front yard and it's a flea market. That place, when I went in there a few years ago, was absolutely full of those old hickory uh butcher knives and whatnot, and just all kinds of cool stuff in there. You should check it out if you see it. I hope you see it. It's really cool spot. Those skillets, the cold handle skillets, man, they had all kinds of stuff like that in there. It was loaded.
Mission says it was a tough one for sure. His live was.
Was?
Yeah, he had a live the other day, and the signal kept going out or something, and then stuff just kept going wrong, I think.
Is that the fishing one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to join it and it like just kept, what's that called? Buffering.
Spinning.
And
Yeah.
I thought it had ended or something. We lost the signal, so I bailed out.
Yeah.
My bad.
Got 10 people in here. Give me some good likings if you can. Do you still have that link?
Yeah,
Can
I
you,
do. I think it should just boom. Oh,
thank
tapping
you.
at the button.
I wish I could put that thing on an automatic where it like posts every 5 minutes or something. Two ten says, "Okay, sounds good, Matt."
Yeah, I hope he does find it. And it's not like in a town or nothing. It's just like right off the side of the road.
Tell him Matt sent
Some
you.
guy's house. Yeah, tell him Matt sent you. But say it like, you know that they know me, because they don't know me. Let me see. I'm trying to get your link up, bub. Boom. There it is.
Who's
All right, fella. Oh,
Daniel? Are you're outside, Daniel?
yeah, that's I live in the city. That's kids riding their uh like
Scooter?
little dirt bikes by.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm gonna jump up off here anyways. Thanks for having me. Y'all have a great night.
You too, man.
All right, night.
You too.
Later. Well, here we are again.
Mission said something to you.
Oh, it did?
Mm-hmm.
Took 2.5 hours to find fish. Lots of signal issues. Also hit a sign with the truck mirror. Oh, I didn't see that. With luckily no damage. Sign was very poorly placed and it wasn't my fault, but just another thing. Man, that stinks. But I'm glad it didn't hurt your truck though.
No kidding. Glad you didn't get hurt.
Yeah, I went in there and the same thing as dude, Woodsman said, it was spinning, and then I'd try to go back in later, and I'd finally get in there, and then customers would come in, I'd have to leave, then go back in, and it was a mess, but it's still fun. It overhangs the road. LOL. Don't know whose idea that was. Well, probably some. I don't know. Maybe it was
Road commissioner who doesn't know what he's doing, just
yeah,
like telling people what to do.
or somebody on Chain Gang. Oh, so anybody that didn't see before, let me show you my hat. I don't know how good you can see it out here.
It's good. I can see it good. Isn't that
So
nifty, y'all?
somebody that from my work, his name is oh man, Joshua. He just walked into work a couple days ago or whenever. 2 hats. He said, "Here you go." He did it just for the heck of it. I appreciate it. Mission says you could only hit it with a truck though. It would go above any shorter vehicle. It is a road in a park, so I suppose people care less about sign placements in those roads. Yeah, probably so. Probably didn't even think about it. I would think I went. I was gonna go fishing tonight. I got my pole out and everything, but it was so windy and nobody's getting any bites. So I just cooked supper in the back of the truck. Started jabbering. Here we are.
Thank you, 210, for posting our links on there as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Mission, you're gonna have to go. I think Woodsman's posting his video or his movie on Saturday, and he's the
Full
one that
feature.
called it a movie, not me. And I'm posting my video on Sunday, and you can see the axe throwing that we did. We all got that in our videos, I think. The axe throwing stuff. That was fun. That was so much fun.
It was.
It
It
ended
was
up
funner
being,
than I thought.
yeah, it ended up being a lot more fun than I thought.
I kinda got addicted.
Me too. I got to replace 1 or 2 of those boards already.
Yeah, I tried to chop the center right out of that one. You
Yeah, I
guys wasn't
know.
paying attention, but the next day when I went over there messing around, I hit that bullseye like 5 or 6 times, stuck it 2 or 3 right in a row,
Yeah.
and then bounced it off. It didn't stick, but I slow-moed it. Trust me, I put every one of them in my movie. I slow-moed it, and you could see even the ones that didn't stick, you could see they were hitting boom right in the bullseye and then bouncing out. I was like,
Yeah.
man, totally
It
got ripped off.
It seemed to help once we sharpened it, but also it's got to hit on the corner, either that top corner or that bottom corner. When it hits
Exactly.
flat, is when it just bounces off.
You'll see it in one of my video. One of them that bounced out, that's how it hit. It hit straight forward, flat. Hit and just
Yeah,
bounced right out.
yeah. Oh man, that was fun.
It was. The slingshot was fun too, till even after I hit my finger, but that hurt really bad. Like I haven't felt that kind of pain since I was probably in my 30s. So it was a bit of a shock to the system too. I had to think about it real hard.
And I wasn't even there for it. I wish I could have recorded it.
I think it happened when you was up looking for your phone. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
So Minnesota Mike says we didn't even try the knives, the throwing knives. And then 210 posted
Dan,
another link in the Mission Discover, says only done that once. I assume you're talking about the hatchet throwing. Dude, it is just like Woodsman said, it's addicting. If you, especially when you start sticking it,
yeah,
you just keep wanting to go and go and go and go.
it's fun. It was fun. I mean, I kind of grew up not being allowed to do that. Throw a hatchet, you get in trouble. I'm not kidding. Throw a knife, you'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
But Dan threw a knife and Adam threw knives.
Uh, when they were younger.
No, at the Target.
Oh, they did? I didn't see it.
Yeah. Herbert had that neck knife, throwing knife. He threw it. It landed, pommel butt first, but it has a spike on the butt of it, so you
Uh,
know it still would have done damage. But Adam, he had like a handful, and he threw them from like 12 or 15 yards away, and they didn't stick. I think because it was
oh,
too far.
I did see that. I remember now.
Remember?
Yeah.
Because when they hit the board, they'd go ping,
Yeah.
real high pitch.
Mission says my slingshot ammo is clay, so yours probably hurt worse. Some other people there had clay.
I
That
was
thing.
using clay,
Oh, you
but
was?
I ran out of ammo and just decided I'd pick up a little rock. Well, I
Oh,
picked up a square rock. It didn't work.
hmm.
It was a
I was
nice
gonna
one
try to
though.
make one of those slingshots at that camp out too, and never got around to it.
I
That could
gotta go
be
get
that could be our next challenge.
the orange ones.
The slingshot, like a mission swings around and lets go
Oh,
of.
shepherd sling, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shepherd
we can
sling.
do that. Make our own.
Yeah. He told us the name of the person that he learned from, but I forgot what it is. Minnesota Mike says 210. Thanks for posting all the links to the channels.
Thank you.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, he backed up the Adam did too.
210 says iron goober. Or no, Mission said that. Iron goober. Iron goober? I don't know what that means.
That's probably the guy that he watched to learn how to make his
Oh,
shepherd sling.
I thought he was calling you a name.
Well, it could have been that too, but we're gonna look up Iron Goober and see if he's calling me a name.
210
I'll
is my
s-
pleasure, Mike.
I'll send him one from Missouri, a rock with the shepherd sling.
Yeah.
I gotta use the restroom. Be right back.
All right. Thank you for leaving us here. Mission said, there's that new House of David show. And I watched a BTS video on the actor training for David's slinging scene. Iron Goober is the channel. Okay. I don't know, Mission, since you're talking about that, I don't know If anybody gets the chance to go see David at Sight and Sound, I know it's in Branson now. It was in Pennsylvania because that's where their head place is. But one of the most amazing things about that show is the arrows. Like David gets shot in the back. I think it's him. No, he shoot. Well, did he get shot? Somebody gets shot in the back. Not killed, but I don't think. Anyway, don't matter. When they get shot, the arrow, you actually see the arrow go into the back, and then it's like sticking out of their back. And when they shoot arrows into the logs, I don't know if they got them in the logs and they shoot out. I don't know how they do that, man, but it was, man, you talk about some cool effects. Iron Goober is the channel. I gotta look that up. Anybody else want to come in here? Oh, there he is. Thank you for
I
leaving
put
us
the
here.
link. I didn't want to sit in pee pants. I'm not wearing my Depends, Randy.
You know, I got so sick about 3 or 4 years ago. It was when I went down to Texas for my mom's funeral. I had to go to the ER. I was cramping so bad. I couldn't stop diarrheaing all over myself several times through the night. So I started wearing those Depends, and it was so bad it didn't hold it in. It was bad. I thought I was dying, and they couldn't figure anything out at the hospital.
That's no good.
Mission said, oh, let's see. Minnesota Mike says, what's been looks a little bit flushed. I don't know what that means. Mission says there's a video all about archery effects I watched on a channel
Is you saying my color changed?
called Tyler Bell. Guaranteed to answer your question on how they did that. Oh, I bet it would. Anything to look it up. It's amazing. Minnesota Mike says Woodman looks a little bit flushed.
Cause I flushed down the toilet?
I mean,
Cause I
he's
went to
kind
the
of always looked.
bathroom. Is this a
He's,
bathroom pun?
he's kind of always looked. You know.
Yeah. I've never claimed to be 100%.
I'm just kidding. 210 says I put the link.
So I wonder if I can
Minnesota
sneak
Mike
out
says,
with that.
ha ha.
Cup of coffee.
210. You put the link to what? Let me go back and see and look.
Iron Goober.
Okay. I'm the only one don't keep up with that too well. We got 12 people in here. That's good.
Heck yeah, blowing it up. We're almost famous.
Yeah.
You're gonna be famous. It won't be long. Guarantee it.
Yeah. Y'all better stay in good with me now, because
Yep. You'll have a tour bus before you know it,
and that'd be fun.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Be
I
able to
would.
all get in an RV and just do campouts all over the United States for a whole year. Man, that would be cool.
210 posted the Iron Goober. He says Woodsman turned into a couch.
I'm back. Yeah, I got magic tricks like that, you know.
And then video mission was talking about. Oh, and then the video mission was talking about.
Thank you very much, sir. Posting those, helping Randy out.
210 is on it with Wayne. Yeah, 210, he's pretty quick with that stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, I pay him enough an hour. He better be good at it.
Right? It's like, geez, man, you're making 250. That's $2.50.
When did you give him? Do you give him a raise or what?
Oh, I thought that's what everybody was getting. I thought everyone's going up to 250.
So he's 210, and I'm thinking about changing my name to 311.
I'm gonna change mine to 220. That's about what I weigh every day.
Can you change the oil in the bus? I can change the oil in anything. I think
Heck yeah,
can't be that hard. Got your back, 210 says.
we know that's right.
Yep, do appreciate it. It's pretty awesome actually that have somebody just
It
plopping
is.
those things out there like that for people.
Great group of people we have got ourselves into for sure. And I think
Yeah,
kind of Randy's kind of the ringleader. He's the one that kind of met everybody and then pulled everybody together. That's the way I see it.
I didn't start the camp out, so I think Minnesota Mike started
No,
that.
Minnesota Mike started the camp out for sure. He
Yeah,
definitely set up that from last year, right? It's a continuance.
yep,
But like you met him, you camped with him, and you camped with 210, you camped with me.
yep,
You know, it's like you camped with everybody. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
didn't. I haven't camped not until this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I got pulled into this group. I'm scared now that I think about it.
Mission says, yep, Randy is a good connector. Wish you could have been there, Mission. You'd have liked it. I wish I could
Yeah, it would have been
actually.
nice to have some young blood.
I wish I could actually make a tour and go to like Pennsylvania. There are so many YouTubers from Pennsylvania on here, and meet Mission and some of the other people, and then Iowa. I think there's a bunch of them in Iowa, and even a couple in Mass. No, oh well, Minnesota for sure, where Mike and them is, and then Wisconsin. I'd like to go to all them places. I just appreciate when I can connect people occasionally, like Randy and Justin.
You're getting good watch hours right now, buddy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy
We're
with it.
gonna have at least, 7, 10, something like that, maybe more.
So just a reminder for all of y'all. I don't know how many's in here that has a channel, but Mission is one that's willing to do lives with people on their channels and talk about his stuff if you ever need a guest. Good night,
Right on.
Adam.
Yeah, good night, Adam. Good
Adam is
night,
a
man.
chief of police and fixing to be. Oh, maybe I better not say nothing.
I don't think it's a secret.
Running for the other office.
Sheriff. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I doubt anyone in Minnesota is like, in law enforcement's watching us. But I don't think it would matter. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty solid plan he's got set in place.
yeah.
But yeah, he's been chief of police for 20 plus years, if I understand correctly. And he didn't look that old.
No,
He looks young for his age.
he said
He's
no
a
one
good
knows yet.
time. He made that Swedish torch.
Did you see that? He said no one knows yet.
Okay.
They do now.
Uh, Dang it.
And you
You was
can't
right,
edit
I
this.
was wrong. Cat's out of the bag.
You can't edit this one either.
Dang it. Sorry, Adam. I hope it doesn't cause a problem. Just have him call me. I'll try to explain it to him.
Just squatch it, Mike
Yeah,
says.
just squatch it. I'll tell him just squatch it, okay? It was a mistake.
And then just if they start getting out of control.
All right, anyways, awesome group of guys.
Yeah, I know, but what about everybody else?
Peace wipers.
I had fun with everybody that was there, man.
I did too.
Oh, I don't know if y'all showed it on Joel's video, but Herbert was the first one that stuck it in the ground. Do y'all remember? Y'all remember that? He was so proud of it.
He's like, it's stuck. It's stuck.
I got that in my video.
I got it in mine.
Mission says, hopefully I'll get to meet y'all someday. I hope so. That'd be cool.
I
I think
think
it's,
one of the. Oh, go ahead.
I just think it's so fun meeting people from here because it's weird when you meet people. It's like they look exactly the same, but somehow they look different.
Right. I know I'm usually better looking in person. Just saying.
Anyway, so I think 210s.
He said, anyway.
210, 210 says bear.
I don't know where that come from. I don't know what that means.
210 says hope so too. Mission. We need to make a trip up there one day to. Who's that guy? Tony. Don't Tony live in that same area? 210. We could all meet up at Tony's thing, and Mission could go to Tony's thing or something. If
Yeah.
not, we'll just stop by Mission's house and stay the night in his garage or something on our way.
Aren't they all in Michigan? Is that where they're at?
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
See that? We'll just camp out in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Go camp at the spot out back. Yeah, I'd like to do that. That looked like a pretty cool spot. I remember that video very well. The thing I remember about the video is you took out each item and gave detail about each item and what it was made out of and what it was for, and that's what impressed me about your videos. I get impressed by different people's videos and for different reasons, and yours is always that you're so detailed. That's always impressive to me about your stuff. Woodsman, it's just I mean, he's a laugh.
It's all
I'm just
about
kidding.
having fun and
I'm
making people
picking on him
feel
again.
good.
Yeah. Everybody's got their good qualities and it shows up in their videos.
Yeah, Dan's funny.
And good people. I mean, I think
Matt was
good
funny.
people.
Everybody was.
Yeah. May 24th Mission is going to be out of town. Oh, well, maybe next time. No bells? Oh, no.
I'm confused.
Mission says I think it's actually the previous week. 210. Let's see. I might be able to drive up for a day. How far is it from you, Mission? How far is it from you, 210? That's the place Tony is having his meetup. Well, if 210's going, I'll just hitch a ride. Go.
Nobles is where the meetup's at.
2 hours from Mission. I bet it's a little further for us.
Be a ride.
How many hours would that be?
210 will know.
Yeah, he says Tony. No, he said no. Tony's meetup is May the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
At Nobles. Oh, that's why he said Nobles.
Yeah.
So how far is that 210? Like 12 hours, 14 hours? Man, thinking about that ice cream.
Don't worry, it's gonna taste good later, tomorrow, whenever.
Oh, I'm eating it tonight.
If you're
It's
gonna
always
get off
longer if
here,
you.
shut her down.
Mike says it's always longer if you run into a blizzard. Yeah, I would think so.
I thought 210 said how far that was. I thought he knew how far that was. It's gotta be. I'm not even gonna guess. I'd probably miss it so bad it ain't even funny.
I think it was 14 hours.
So I mean, it ain't nothing to sneeze at, I guarantee you.
But I mean, that's less than a day. Now 210's posted something else on YouTube. That must be the meetup or something.
Yeah, probably. Link for Tony.
Yeah.
15 hours and something minutes. 45 minutes.
Ooh, 16 hours, man. And that's without breaks. What's Tony's channel again?
Mission, I think 210 just posted a link or something. You should be able to get that. I don't know. Let me touch it and see what happens. Negative Ghost Rider.
There it is again. Yeah,
Tyler
that's Tony's
Bell.
Random Adventures 2.0. I live in the hood, y'all. You think I'm joking?
He lives in the backwoods hood.
Yeah.
That's sketchy. That's worse than living in the hood in the city, 'cause out there takes Popo at least 20 minutes to show up.
Yeah. If they're brave enough to come here.
If it's not dark.
So Minnesota Mike says it's 1,083 miles from Branson. We'd have to fly there.
I'm not flying.
Well,
One of my best friends has a plane.
we could just feed you a lot of NyQuil. I'm not crazy about flying. I used to be. I still want to skydive though.
Well, if you don't go get a real ID within, I can't remember how much time we got left.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't fly.
that's true.
So I don't need a real ID. I'm good with the fake one that the state gave me. I don't know. I go, well, you call this one. This one ain't real.
Maybe for one of our campouts, our next campout, we'll have to all chip in and fly a couple of people here to camp with us. Help them get here. That'd
Well,
be cool.
yeah, maybe start some kind of fund, some
Yeah,
kind of something.
I'd like to do a winter camp too. But see, that's part of why I want to go up north in the winters because I've never ice fished ever. I want to ice fish and I want to ice skate on a real pond.
And definitely get frostbite. I mean, that's all part of it.
I mean, that's, you know, that's what it takes.
I had a good time, guys. Seriously, I mean, it was the best time I ever had in my life.
Yeah. It came up here January. I wish I could have. I remember the videos of y'all fishing. Now, who is the older guy that you're fishing with, Mission? That guy seemed to know what he was
I gotta
doing.
have a smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, who was that? Steve something?
I don't know, but I remember Mission stole his tent for a while. Made the guy fish
Mm,
outside.
I think that's a different video.
Bob from Anyfin is possible. Oh, okay. I know Anyfin is possible. I didn't realize that was who that was. And Outdoor says, yeah, you use those fingers for bait.
Yeah, okay. Jesus. I don't mind. I'll take one for the team. As long as I can still pick up a cup of coffee, I'm good.
Yeah, me too, man. Got 9 people in here. If it gets down to 5 again, we'll shut it down.
I see 10 on mine. Of course, it might be behind.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 now. Please give
20
a
likes, 10 watching.
thumbs up if you can. Give 2 or 3 if you can. If you got different, things.
Yep. Open multiple devices, activate all ghost accounts, join in. Come on.
Yeah, y'all know I was so excited about getting that bait caster, the one that's hanging on my wall. Man, that thing looks so cool and it feels so good in my hand. And I still haven't put any string on it. I was so excited to get it. It's like, okay, I got it. Next package. I get my packages at work all the time. Mission says, Steve, I fish with occasionally too. 210. What 10 would I actually watch? What 10 what? Goodness.
I think it's because I said there's 10 watching. He's like, well, which 10 would I watch?
Oh, I'm a little slow.
I'm way slow.
Mm.
I just rewound it, rewound it, and it kind of makes it go fast forward for me. You know what I mean? It's like backwards ADD.
Yeah,
It's it's DDA.
yeah. I ain't nothing. I got Listixia.
Oh, what's that?
Listixia, you know where you see things backwards.
Oh, my older brother has that.
This live. You know, it's working, so we're just going with it, man. 210 says this live and then puts a bunch of laughing faces.
Oh my gosh. Hey, what's wrong with it, man? I mean, I think you're killing it, man.
Yeah. 11 people right
You're
now.
killing it.
So where is,
Oh, we got the Laurel and Hardy thing going.
if anybody else wants to come in chat, only thing we ask, keep it clean, but you're welcome to come in and chat with us by
No
video if you
drinking
want
and
to.
smoking.
Man, my glasses are dirty. Two-10, let's see, yeah, he got his video. He's the only one that's put his video out, ain't he? Two-10, are you the
Yeah, I
only one that's
think.
put out a video? Mission says, wish I could have came on, but by the time I was in chat, my home was settling down for the night. It's totally fine, Mission. It's been a pretty good chat night. I just appreciate you coming in for any length of time. Everybody. I know a lot of people probably
Yeah, I
didn't feel
think
like coming in today and did anyway just to support me, and I appreciate that.
it's been good live.
I'm one of those people like 210 pushes play and then just leaves the phone on the desk and goes outside and does stuff. I'm just kidding. But I wouldn't care even if it did. That just means he supports me. Or he wouldn't go through the I'm kidding. He don't do that. He says yes in Minnesota Mike. Is there anybody here from Oklahoma? Anybody watching from Oklahoma?
No takers from Oklahoma.
If not,
I'm trying to read the comments and catch up.
and I'm glad I did this live. I almost didn't do it. Getting kind of dark out here. I probably need to go get my bear spray to keep with me. Nobody from
I don't
Oklahoma.
know with your neighbors and their pews, and I could have swore I heard motorcycles earlier too.
Probably, or rough cars, vehicles. But there's definitely a lot of motorcycles around here. Harleys. Harleys cost about 20 times more than the houses. Just us Missourians. Oh well. Missourians, Minnesotians, and Pennsylvanians. I've never been to any of those states, man, other than Missouri, obviously. Never moved to Missouri till I moved here. The coolest thing, I don't know about the whole state of Missouri, but the coolest thing around here, I was talking to my sister about it, because if my son and them ends up, he's getting married, if they end up having a baby and they're living in Minnesota, I'm probably going to have to move somewhere down that
We don't
direction.
see Randy's camera. Oh, there he is.
So, but I was telling my sister, I'm like, I love it here though. Here and even just right over the border in Arkansas, I just love it, man. There's water everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's water, there's hills, there's trees. I just love it.
It's beautiful.
And where I was raised, literally where I was raised, you had to drive like 2.5 hours to get to a lake to fish or ski or anything. Here, I mean, the lake's just right down the road from me. The public dock's 2 miles from me.
Right. Yeah, it's nice. Growing up here was fun. 210 knows what I'm talking about.
I bet. And then,
You know, when you're just a young man or a young boy and you just go out and camp and fish and
yeah,
do whatever you want every day after school.
man, that'd be
It's
fun.
great.
Mark Twain National Forest is like 30 minutes from me, probably even a little closer. But the place where me and Minnesota Mike went camping is like 30 minutes from me, I think. So close. I could go there every single day if I wanted to, you know?
Yep.
I'm not quite as brave as 210, though. I don't go camping out there all the time by myself.
He's used to it. Just, I'm the same way. I'm used to it. The only thing I don't like about solo camping is just not having someone to talk to.
Oh, I solo camp, just not out at Mark Twain.
Yeah. I know a lot of places that you can camp on Mark Twain where there's probably zero chance of seeing another person while you're there.
Those are the places I like.
Yep.
210 says
And
I'm
they
the
already
coolest.
have
210 says I'm the coolest friends. Mission says I'm with you there, Woodsman. And 210 says yes, sir, the best times.
yeah, good times. And Mission's basically doing now what I was talking about we did is when we were younger. We just didn't have YouTube and cell phones to record everything.
Yeah.
So now I
Mission
have to have
says
stories about it.
had 2 phone conversations on my solo trip and listened to lots of music. Much more fun with others. And then Dallin Hughes says, how's it going, boys? What's up,
Pretty
Dallin?
good, pretty good.
Dallin, have you been in here before? I'm trying to place your name. Or you commented on my channel any? And do you have a channel? If you do, what's it about? Herbert says 10 deep, not bad. Herbert, we thought you were sleeping.
He's not kidding though. You've held that number for a little over an hour, I think, which is pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't
Everyone's
know what he was
interested.
talking about at first.
Everyone's locked in. That's good.
When I don't understand something, I just say, yeah.
Tate Plumbing represent.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Dallin.
Oh, Hate Plumbing. Yeah, I see him every day almost.
There you go.
Dallin Hughes. Appreciate you coming in, man. I can't see your picture. I mean, I can barely see it.
Herbert,
You look a little different.
Herbert, do you do your live on Saturday night? Living in the moment, 210 says. Heck yeah.
Dallin says it's a really old picture, and I'm probably 16 or 17. 10 people. The other day, I was driving down the road coming home, and there was a bunch of big old logs. I'm talking like huge, laying on the side of the road. Some of them were like this big. And there was a sign on it that said free wood. So I pulled into the guy's driveway and I just started grabbing certain pieces that I could lift and putting them in my truck. And after I got several pieces in there, old gentleman came out and asked me to stop. And he says, I ain't just giving that away in pieces. Whoever takes it's got to take the whole thing and split it all up. And I mean, I couldn't get those great big ones. And I don't have a splitter. So I said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, well, I'll take them out and put them back. And he said, oh, just take them. So anyway, it's ash wood. My thinking is just let everybody take what they want to take, and eventually it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, that's true. Some of them old timers are like that though. But then again, he was like, don't worry about it. He just had to say something about it.
He said, "Don't even recognize your own customer." Nope, not on here. I don't care anything about work when I'm on here.
Herbert does his live on Sunday.
Huh.
All right.
Does anybody know of anybody within our group that does a live on Saturdays? Two Tens thinking about doing a live, right? Oh, he's muted right now.
Yeah.
It'll be his first live
Who,
ever.
who, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it. Mail call, and I think I got a pretty good idea of what's showing up. So probably, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. You better
Looks like
subscribe to my channel and hit the bell, hit all.
I keep wanting to tell him my other idea too. It's
It's
probably
hard,
going to be
man.
a dud. Every time I get excited about something, it's a dud. When I don't get excited, just like tonight, I thought this was going to be the worst live I've ever had. It's probably one of the best I've ever had as far as the people that had stayed in here. They're on their little motorcycle now.
Not hearing them like I did before.
Well,
They
it
must be
died.
starting Hondas.
They got one of those little bitty race bikes, like little bitty,
Uh,
itty bitty.
yeah, what are them called? Gixxers or something?
I don't know. It looks like a little clown car for the circus.
Yeah, little tiny crotch rockets.
Yeah, it's loud and fast though. Kind of cool. I don't mind them doing all that. Dallin says, "Let's go, best live and more to come." I wouldn't call it the best live, but it was the best numbers I've had for sure. But
Been a good one.
definitely didn't have a plan. I almost decided not to even have one. Glad I went with it. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but at least I only work till noon.
That's not bad though.
Nah. 210 says, I got 2 good lives coming up. So excited. Yeah, tell everybody what they are. One of them was a guy that I think I contacted him too, and he never responded. That seems to be my problem. Nobody responds to any of mine.
I think that's great how 210 can reach out to other channels like that and they step up and help.
They
It's
actually, yeah.
awesome.
I told him today I've been sending out emails too or messages, but I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. I was leaving like my email, my comments and stuff, and you can't do that because I went back and looked and all my comments were deleted. I think they're automatically deleted if you put links in there, unless you're
Moderator.
yeah. Tell us what the
Are you at
lives are,
home yet?
Tim. Me?
No, 210. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah, he's
interrupt you,
home.
man. Why
He
don't he
said
jump
earlier.
in the live and tell everybody about his lives that are coming up? Come on,
Yeah, why don't you
210.
jump in the live and tell us 210? Come on, bro. Mhm. Rewild Outdoors. That's the one that I think I tried to contact too. And then Sugar Mary. Don't recognize that one. 210, are you frozen? Oh, no. I was talking to Woodsman.
No, I'm not. I was reading.
I'm gonna try to clean things up here.
It's funny you bring that up, Dallin. I usually do that when I go turkey hunting. So yeah,
Good
but
night, Mike.
the weather's hitting right now for the morels to start coming up here. So I think you knew that probably.
I'm not a mushroom hunter.
Yeah, I'll probably be checking it out when turkey season opens. Good night, Mike. Yes,
I still got 10 people on here.
sir.
Man, I can't get this locked. I'm fixing to have to go put this stuff in the fridge too, man. I got my smoked sausage that's left still out here. 11 people in here. If you haven't given a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. What are you reading, Woodsman?
Excuse me.
What are you reading?
Messages. Dallin said, please post a video when and if you do. I've been wanting to, but life is busy right now. Well, I will. If I find any, I'll video it. Hopefully it'll be, big old Tom getting the hammer in the same video. I'm hoping to do a little turkey hunt with 210 before season's over. We can get together and maybe try to pull one in and
Is it
put
still
it in the
season?
freezer.
It's still season right now.
Do what?
Is it still season right now?
No, it hasn't even opened yet.
Oh,
Let me
there
see
he
if I
is.
can find. There he
I'm
is.
try-
I bet
I'm
he knows.
trying.
It's April 11th, I think, is when it opens or something like that.
I'll be right back.
I come in, then he leaves.
Yeah, he's wanting filler.
Uh,
Two faces at all times. Two faces.
yeah, the Q&A I'm just going to have with Sean at Rewild Outdoors. He went to HangCon with everybody this year down in Florida. He had a live the first night of HangCon with Shug, Hammock Mountain, Blackie. Who else was there? Missing somebody. Stitch and Tony Random Adventures. So he's down in Gainesville, Florida. And then Shug, everybody obviously except Randy knows who Shug is, so I didn't figure
I
he'd know
don't.
who he was.
I do not either. What's he
He's
do?
a big hammock guy. He's in Minnesota too, but he's a big hammocker, and he used to be in the
Hammock.
circus. Yeah, he used to be in the circus. What he did for a living
Really?
for many years. Now he's retired and he does YouTube and has a lot of educational videos. He's really helped me along on my hammock journey and answered a lot of questions that I had for hammocking. So he's got me really wanting to go to HangCon really bad, and so. But he did finally agree this week. We ironed out everything to go ahead and do the live. So I actually got the live set up, and I've got a live and an outline already set up for him. With Shug, I'm going to do advanced, kind of hitting off the beginners hammock thing I did this week. We're going to do advanced hammock setup and essential gear. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I've been following Shug for a long time.
That's cool. Yeah, I haven't done the hammocks. Last time I laid in a hammock, I was younger and it was more like just one of them yard hammocks.
Yeah.
So I'm really not into it. But because some of my friends are doing hammocks, I did put one in my Amazon wish list just in case. So if someone gets me a hammock, I'll sleep in it. Otherwise,
Yeah, we'll get you. We'll get you sleeping in one eventually.
I looked up the one you had, that one wind, the double
Yeah.
wide.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have an 11-foot and a 12-foot.
Yeah, I think I put the 12-foot one in there.
Yeah, you can't go wrong there. I think you'd like it. It's nice and roomy, and you can lay flat. That's what I did my stealth camp last night in.
Now, when it says 12 foot, does that mean the actual hammock or the ropes on the end?
The actual hammock.
Okay.
Mission.
Because
Hey,
I kept seeing 12-foot rope, 12-foot rope, and I'm like, what the, you know what I mean?
Oh, the tree straps?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, tree straps. See, I don't even know what all the right terms are.
Yeah. The good thing about the one wind, it has the buckle system on the end, so those tree straps aren't typical Atlas straps with loops on the end. They're just solid
Right.
straps, and they slip through, and you can fine adjust it, which I really like because it helped out. If I didn't have that on those trees last night, it wouldn't have been a good deal.
Well, I
hey,
picked it because of your recommendation. I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. Tony got that idea from Tony when he got his. He loved his so much, and I watched him use his for a long time. So, kind of led me into wanting that one.
So, first off, Mission says I would need one with a bug net for sure. But I was going to tell you two, Tim. Neighbors walking. I'm for real wanting to get a hammock, and I'm ready to get one. But I don't know anything, nothing. I don't know what anything's called. I don't know. Like I need help finding a package. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the One Wind would come with a package and everything, and then you just buy the tarp that you want with it. I mean, One Wind comes with everything, and then
Okay,
you just
which one's One Wind?
I'll have to send him the link, bro.
Is that the big one we were looking at?
No, that's an Amok.
Oh.
The One Wind's the one I have.
Oh, okay.
And it's a traditional hammock. It's not a flat layer kind like you're wanting. So, but you can get all those accessories for the Amok, or the one like the Amok that you found.
Yeah, but I don't know what the accessories are. That's what I mean. I would need help with it.
Well, the Amok comes with the straps and everything. You would just need. You already have a air mattress that would probably work with it. You'd just have to get. And I think it comes with a bug net too. So really, you wouldn't need anything for the Amok.
But what about wintertime? Wouldn't I need that underquilt thing?
No, they don't have that for the Amok. You use an insulated air pad.
Oh.
So yeah. So that would be really nice. I mean, I would like to get Amok someday, but I'm so happy with my setup I've got now. I really don't need anything else. It would just be a want from here on out.
Well, it really sucks because that one we were looking at, they were out of stock. But even if they wasn't out of stock, it said they can't ship it to my address.
Yeah, you could get the red one.
No. Well, yeah, from Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be all right because you ain't gonna be stealth camping with it or anything.
How do you know?
Well, he could, but
it looked kind of rust red.
Yeah.
Like brick red.
Mm-hmm.
Which ain't a bad color if that's what it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't be very bright. I mean, and yeah, I'd like to try it for sure.
I need to get one.
Work perfect for stealth camping.
Yeah.
I mean, instantly I'm thinking paint some brick marks on it, the lines.
Yeah, hang it next to a building.
A couple lag bolts. Just bolt it right to the side of a building. Man, that's ultimate.
We need to. I was also thinking about we need to do that video that we talked about coming down the side of the mountain, Randy. We need to figure that out soon and put that in the works.
What was it?
Oh, good grief! I guess we can't do it now.
Well, just give me something to refresh me.
Remember when we seen that tree falling down and we said we could make a shelter there and do a duels video?
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too many details.
Okay.
But go out without any gear.
Yep. I'm ready.
No gear.
No gear. No water, no gear. I guess we could have our EDC on us, our pocket knife, a Bic lighter would be part of EDC because I carry Bic lighters with me, and but just our EDC is all we'll have on us. No backpack. I guess you could have one bottle of water because everybody does day hikes with a bottle of water or something, but
or at least a container to put water in.
Absolutely. But I mean, with all the crap that you see laying around, I mean, you'd find a container.
True. That's so true.
Have y'all ever seen
kind of like a survival challenge?
Yep.
Have y'all ever seen a Goodwill challenge or something like that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched one this week actually.
Hmm.
Rewild out, not Rewild. Bank Beaters just did one
Or a garage sale?
for making a $20 bug out bag or survival
Hmm.
bag, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we could do those too. I love those. Those would make good shorts. Need to come up with some new ideas for some shorts because shorts really do help your channel grow. They may not help for watch hours, but you do get likes and you do get new subscribers. So
Yeah.
I
I've
got
tried
100 and
studying. That's another one of the things I've tried studying, and there's two sides to it, and they're always at war. But some say it hurts your channel in the long runs, and others say it helps your channel.
well, getting new people to your channel would never hurt it. I mean, I'm living proof. I mean, I look at my analytics and they're definitely helping my channel grow. So, um, it may not help for everybody. It depends on what you're doing your shorts for and if it goes in line with your channel. I mean, you can't be doing shorts that have nothing to do with your channel, really. I mean, as long as it's
Yeah.
outdoorsy, yeah.
I don't understand it. I know, like, the first time I had heard that was Nick C, because he started doing shorts, and all of a sudden he quit. And he said he wouldn't be doing them anymore. And I said, why? And he said it actually hurts your channel in the long run. But I didn't understand it, so I started looking into it. And there's like really successful people on YouTube that say it hurts it, and then there's really successful ones that say it don't hurt it, and then some of them say have two different channels, one for shorts and one for videos. But I didn't understand what they were all meaning. Too much
Yeah.
detail.
All the big YouTubers I watch all do quite a few shorts and it does help their channel. But I mean,
Yeah.
at the very least, if I get new subscribers out of it and they stay, which it seems like they have, I mean, if I get one subscriber out of a short, it's worth it to me if it only takes you a couple
Yeah.
minutes to make a short.
Yeah. I used to do shorts all the time. I've kind of stopped while I'm focusing on getting to my 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, especially if you can cut shorts out of your main videos. I mean, I knew I was using them as teasers for my upcoming videos, which I might still continue to do, but I'd like to do more shorts like that survival bag challenge, or I want to do some overnight survival camps on like $5 and $10 challenges. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I haven't stopped doing short. I mean, like I kept doing shorts. It's just
Yeah.
here lately I started focusing on the 4,000 hours and just trying to work full time and put out a video every week or a camp out and do a live. It's like it's hard, man. And then trying to add shorts in the middle of all that, even harder. But Mission says I just do stuff and make the best of it. There's a path to success in everything for YouTube.
That's right. You can't sweat the little stuff. You just got to keep on keeping on. Just do
And
what you
virtually,
like, what you're comfortable with, and just keep doing
yeah,
it.
exactly. That's well said, Matt. I mean, every channel's one good video away from, you know, rocking it off and doing good. I mean, that's how every channel starts. You get one good video, and then it just catapults your channel. So, you just keep it doing. And if you enjoy doing it, if you stop enjoy doing it, that's when you need to bail out and quit doing it. I mean, as long as I am having fun, enjoying my channel and what I'm doing, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah. I like it. What I think, man, I think it's so loud. What I think is fun or not fun, but weird. We were talking about it earlier. Every time I come up with an idea that I think, oh man, this is going to be good, people are going to love this, and it's just a flop every time. But then
Yeah.
something you think is going to be a flop is successful. It's so
Yep.
strange how that works.
Yeah, it's kind of goes along with what Mission was just saying. You just keep doing it and you just keep doing it and you just keep putting out content. Just keep putting out content. I mean, that's what I just keep hearing from all these bigger YouTubers that give me advice is just keep pumping out content. It helps your channel regardless if people are watching it. You know, if not every video is gonna, you know, have 1,000 views or whatever. So just keep putting them out there. You're gonna get more in the algorithm and it's going to help your channel.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency is number one. That it definitely. I've seen a big improvement since I've been consistent with my days, not changing up my days that match the algorithm.
Right.
Everything stays consistent.
Yeah.
Just
I think
like
I was doing that wrong for a while because what I was doing, I thought on my analytics, I would look at it every week. And if it looked like the majority of people was watching at this hour, then that's when I'd post my video. That's what I thought I was supposed to do. And then next week it might be posting at this hour way down here or a totally different day but I think it needs to be consistent in those. I don't know. I don't even know what I know what I'm trying to say kinda, but I don't know if I agree with even what I'm saying totally.
Yeah, because YouTube is so inconsistent and people have different hours of the day and it changes week by week when majority of people are on
Yeah.
YouTube, I think. Especially like you say, everybody's so busy and you got things come up and you're not always able to be on at the same time every single day or every single week. So that's why I don't worry about the analytics. My core subscribers that I know support my channel and watch my content or not watch it, let it run in the background, whatever they do, they're watching it consistently the same time every week and they know I post on Tuesdays. They know my lives are on Monday nights. You know, not everybody, you know, you're not going to be able to satisfy every single subscriber you've got, but at least they know you're consistent.
Mission says people say no shorts, don't do long videos, and stay in your niche. I do none of that advice and seem to be growing just fine. It's all about your personal implementation.
Yep. I would agree 100%.
Personality. I agree too. Because, I mean, I'm like long version queen over here. All my videos are long version. I don't think I have any video under 15 or 20 minutes, and those are short, I guess, you know, compared to the rest of them. But there's a lot of people, their average length is no more than 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Which I have a lot of watch hours, but my watch hours don't match my subscribers. I have way more watch hours than I do subscribers, and I think that's because of the long version videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have to watch a long one. That's all I got.
How long? Do y'all know for sure how long they have to watch a video before it's considered a view? An actual view?
I don't know
Somebody
that there
brought
is a
that up.
time frame.
I've heard they have to
I
watch
don't
at
know
least like
either.
3.5 minutes or something like that for it to be counted, but I
Yep.
don't know.
No, I don't think
There's a
that's correct.
percentage.
I know that's a target between 3 and 5 minutes. It used to be a target that you want to retain your subscribers' attention for that length of time, but I don't think it matters really to get a view is the time. I'm not 100% positive, but I know you want their retention to be 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a difference between a click and a view, so there's got to be some sort of time involved.
Yeah, they may be. I don't really know, but yeah, I mean, just being yourself and doing what you want to do on your channel and not worrying, because I started worrying about analytics and finding myself on YouTube Studio more than I need to be and worrying about everything. And I'm not going to worry about any of that. I'm going to be consistent, changing up camera angles or trying new camera gear or lighting or all that stuff's good. But you know, if your channel's working for what you're doing, and like you said, we talked before, you kind of got out of your rhythm and stuff. I mean, I think, my opinion, you may just need to get back in that rhythm again and keep doing what you originally was doing on your channel and see what that does for you.
Yeah. Mission says for long forms, any click counts, and rewatches only count after a certain time. Shorts, you have to watch some percentage of the video, as far as I am aware. So he's saying that the clicks count if it's a long video. It's the shorts videos that have a time frame.
That makes sense.
Herbert says Mission has the youth factor plus school friends.
Which I don't really think. I watch a lot of older YouTubers too that are very, very successful. So I don't really believe, as long as you've got good content and it's interesting, I don't think age really matters, because majority of my YouTubers I watch are older.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed too, everybody likes different things too. Like I'm impressed by one thing. You may not be. You may be impressed by something totally different. So today I turned on a couple of guys that they were going to do some sort of camp. Well, and it was just the basic thing. It showed them setting up a tent, or each setting up their own tent, each cooking their own meal, blah blah blah. It was very general,
Mhm.
and it didn't keep my attention much. I I like I wish I knew more about things, or would add more. How am I even trying to say it? I wish I would explain more stuff. Like if I'm gonna tie a knot, explain the knot, show the knot, explain what that knot's used for, how to tie it. You know?
Yeah. You might think about, ahead of time. I know a lot of times you say you're more spur of the moment, but I mean,
Yeah.
do your homework and take your notes on the things that you want to highlight and inform people about, even if you have to make cue cards or notes or whatever to have that, because it is hard to remember all that by memory. Uh, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I know a lot of people have to do that.
Herbert says just change the shorts views count when someone scrolls through, but it's engaging that actually counts.
Yep.
Mission says, yep, as of like yesterday, 2 categories for views now. Okay, can you explain what I just read? Because I'm not understanding. Just change the shorts views count when someone scrolls through, but it's engaging that actually. What does engaging mean?
That their retention, the longer they watch,
Yeah.
as long, if they click on it and actually watch the video, how you see it playing and you click on it to engage and actually watch the video, because you can just scroll through your reel and not actually click on them. But if they actually click on your video, that's engaging and them wanting to watch the full video. It's kind of what that means.
The mission says one is called engaged views
Yeah,
or something, and the other is just views.
yeah.
That way you can gauge the amount it is seen versus watched.
Yep. Because you get just because you stop, see it on the reel, you get view for that. But if they actually watch the whole thing or click on it and open the video up, it's a whole different story. But my
That's
thing
cool.
is to get new people to my channel. I mean, it's worth it to me just to make a little short if it gets new people to my channel. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to stay or sub to you, but I mean, if I get some views out of it and a subscriber once in a while, that's fine with me, you know.
Yeah.
But and like you said, you know, you and I discussed during the camp out, you know, keeping each other uh, excited and doing new stuff and encouraging each other. You know, that's one thing that we need to do as a community too, so people
Yeah.
don't get burned out and share ideas and you know.
Yeah, that's
So
what I want. I want people that is just willing to help each other, just like you said. And I was making fun of you, even though it wasn't even true. But let's say that a video comes out I'm just not real crazy about. I'm still, if I like that person, I usually watch their videos, and I just don't have the time, I'll end up watching that video. But I always will try to push it, at least play and let it play as I do dishes or something. You
yeah,
know, like McGee, there's every once in a while he has really long videos and I can't watch the whole thing.
yeah,
So I'll let it play through the whole thing while I'm just running around the house. And then I'll eventually go back and watch it. But I try to get him as anyway, that's what I'd like with our community too, is all just support each other, help each other. Don't don't get in competitions with each other.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing, and just like you said earlier that you know not everybody's into the same things. Like you said about the general putting up the tent. I watch a guy SB Outdoors. He does the same videos every single week, car videos. I mean, tent camps and hot tent camps, and
Uh
he does the slow. I mean, he'll show a bunch of short clips of setting up stuff, but I mean, I love that. I absolutely love that. It's probably some of my favorite, and ASMR videos, of course, is my favorite videos of all time, and I love him. And they're usually longer. Well, his videos aren't long, but a lot of the people I watch are longer videos, just because that does retain my attention.
right.
But not everybody's attention span's the same, and not every, exactly like you said, not everybody likes the same thing. So that's
Right.
good that all of our channels are so different. So it gives our subscribers different stuff to watch.
Yep. Herbert says if they are scrolling, it counts as a view. That is misleading because engagement is what matters. Mission says, yep. It's also important to remember that your value to the community isn't defuned by views or followers. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I can't see. I haven't brought up
Well,
the chat.
I'll jump in if you want me to. I know what he means by saying that.
Oh, it's not defined by views or
Yeah.
followers. Go ahead, Woodsman.
Well, I think what he's trying to say is if you have a good, strong community behind you, the rest of it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's
it
about
does.
doing what you like to
Yeah.
do, and the people that like watching what you do are going to stay and they're going to keep following you and they're going to keep watching. And over time, that number's going to grow. It will.
But you got to have those clicks and those likes and those new people coming through to check your channel out to see if they want to stay to make your channel grow. So it does matter, but it doesn't matter. I mean, like you said earlier, keep on keeping on and do what you like doing, and you know, encouraging each other and supporting each other's channels. And you know, that's why I like reaching out to these bigger YouTubers, because you know, I know a lot of people. I love my core group's always going to be the small groups and our core group, but I always have those that I can reach out to get advice and to. I know I've gotten subscribers from their channels as well. So I mean, as long as they're in our niche and they're part of our community too, I think it's important. Like Randy and I said before, I had to go through and weed out a lot of my people I'm subscribed to, because a lot of them, I was like Randy before, you feel guilty because they subscribe to your channel, so you just subscribe to theirs and you don't really support their channel. So,
Well, a lot of mine, I think I ended up subscribing to, and I don't know if they just stopped watching me or what, but they come on. I mean, talking like 4, 5, 6 times a day. My phone is just blowing up, and it's the same people doing live constantly. They'll do a live and stop, and then do a live and then stop, and then do a live and stop. So I'm gonna have to end up unsubscribing to some of them. So Mission says your channel may be defined by numbers, but your value is not. And then Herbert says, no, this is Harvey talks prison. Hey everyone, I think shorts can hurt your channel because because the people who watch shorts many times do not watch long form videos.
Hey,
And then
Harvey.
Mission says, yeah, I am glad I've been good about that. If I subscribe to you, I wanted to. No pity support from me.
yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of pity support. I still do sometimes.
Or
I think too, in general, that people's attention spans seems to not be there, and that is the downfall from social media and YouTube and people not being sociable and doing what we did this past weekend, getting out and being social. And so many people, it just seems like even when I was growing up, there was very few people that had short attention spans. There was a few, but it didn't. I mean, we didn't have handheld devices to hold your attention span. And if people don't have those phones and TVs and video games to keep their attention, if the grid falls down, you know how many people are going to commit suicide because they don't have anything to keep their attention? They can't. Heaven forbid you have to go outside and do something to.
I know.
yeah,
You know,
commit sideways.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, it would be the end of the world for some people, and it's horrible. But I mean, like Mission said about the shorts, I mean, I see that, but there's so many mixed feelings, and YouTube says so many different things on shorts. I mean, what do you really know to be true? Really, I mean, um, all I've seen in my analytics is the shorts have helped my channel, and everybody else says, "Oh, don't worry about, they're worthless. They hurt your channel." Well, who really knows the truth? Does any of us have the answers for that? No. YouTube don't even, like you said, Randy. You was looking, and YouTube will contradict themselves over and over again. So who knows?
Mission says Harvey isn't necessarily wrong. They're all tools with their proper place.
But I kind of agree with Minnesota Mike what he said. Just us talking about our channels and growing and stuff. I don't think it's probably that interesting for most people to listen to. That's kind of why I didn't want to jump in here, because I think when we get multiple people on a live, my opinion is we kind of get off topic, because you guys are really funny tonight, and I tend to be more serious and want to have a structure, and your guys' live was really flowing good. That's what I like to see. Is I was laughing, I was enjoying just being in chat. Not every live I go into, I want to be there and watch the whole thing, because I'm not laughing. It's not as enjoyable. I mean, that's my outlook on it. I mean,
I like structure ones a lot better too, but like I say, man, with trying to work the full time and trying to get out a video every week and trying to get out a live every week, and it's just like Thursday got here before I could even think, and it's like, man, I don't have anything planned. You know, what do? Do I just not do a live? I do like them structured better, but this one turned out okay. I'm happy with it.
It's good. Yeah, it's super good. I mean, my outlook on it is if you can't get a video out, your next best thing, for my opinion, and this is just to grow your channel, is concentrate on your live. If you can do a good live, my worst live is done better than probably 75% of any of my long form videos as far as watch time.
Yep.
That 1 hour video that we did on the mountaintop, I got over, I think, 25 watch hours on that already. I mean, that's better than over half of all my long form videos. So and there's no editing in that, none. Well, your thumbnail and your tags after the live's over. But if you set it up on StreamYard, you can set up all those tags and stuff ahead of time. So, I mean, I understand why certain YouTubers are going to more lives because it's less work and you get a lot more watch hours.
Yeah. Mission says, I'll pop in and out of lives. I'll pop into lives, but very few will I stay for more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he says, all right, y'all, it's 11:20 my time, so I have to hit the hay. Good night, Mission. Appreciate you coming in,
Good
man.
night, Mission.
Good night, Mission. Thank you for the input. It was greatly appreciated.
Harvey says, good night, Mission. So I'm probably fixing to call it a night too.
Yeah.
I still gotta work in the morning. I gotta get at 5:30.
Yeah, this was a great live, you guys. I mean, I was just laughing so hard the whole evening. I really enjoyed it, and that's something that we need to do is just enjoy each other, and that's what I did tonight.
I agree.
I agree.
I
I concur.
To me, I don't ever want it to get competitive or anything, you know. I just want us to all be happy, all help each other, and if one person ends up more successful than the other down the road, then just keep supporting,
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yep, and they're not true friends if they don't continue to support you once they get bigger,
Yep.
So
I've experienced that a couple times already, let me tell you.
Yep. Well, it won't happen here, you guys, so.
All right, well, it might happen with me,
Yeah, I'm
but
locked in. I'm locked in.
Yep. All right, guys.
You guys,
See ya.
you'll have to hate me to get rid of me.
Yep. You guys have a good evening. Appreciate you guys.
You too.
Thank you, Woodsman, for coming on. Thank you, 210.
Thanks for hosting it, giving us
Yep.
somewhere to talk.
And everybody in
God
chat
bless everyone.
coming in. Yeah, appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Good night.